I see.
Yes? Is this what you wanted?
Yes.
Uh-oh, he saw me.
Don't think it's
I
in
think
here.
he's got bad eyesight. I think he'll be fine.
Yeah, he's deaf, right?
No, he...
Oh.
He's got bad eyesight. Yeah, he's deaf.
So is the trick to surviving in your army, P-Flex, to look the coolest?
Be bold and be cool. That's it.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I've got a bald guy. He's had the front shaved anyway.
Yeah, that doesn't count. That's cheating. All or nothing, baby.
Right, I see. You have to be fully bald. And these guys are hiding their baldness under the hats.
Well,
We don't know for sure.
That's the worst kind of baldy.
yeah, exactly.
hiding.
The hider.
Shamed.
The shameful baldy.
At the far end, there is what looks like a far more advanced cryostasis pod that is completely empty. Stands on like a bit of a dais, and it looks like an escape pod that would flash freeze you when you're inside, that you could get inside and fly away.
Oh, it looks like there's a way out for one of us here. If we wanted to take a quick trip back home, I volunteer.
But it'll like freeze you and stuff, man. It doesn't look super safe.
I've been frozen before. You know, I'm actually hundreds of years old.
Really?
Yeah, well, that's what they do, see, in the royal family now. They freeze all the... I think I was just a sperm, actually, when I was frozen. But I don't remember it, so as far as I know, I'd probably get frozen again, you know? Although they do say if you heat something up after freezing it, you shouldn't freeze it again, you should eat it. So maybe actually I'm not the one to go, now I think about it. I don't know, I never checked with Mummy if I was allowed to be frozen again.
Oh, follow the baby, Mr. Duck. Follow the... Oh, he's going to get our shit from the cart. No, he's going to throw the monkey at me. Fuck off, Tommy Pickle.
Oh my god! Oh my god, that was amazing! You got him right in the fucking face. Oh shit, that was so good.
You've not really been paying attention to the darkness, and roll me a d6.
Oh no. 1.
That's boring. Roll me another d6.
5.
Ooh, that's terrifying. You see 5 of these horrible crab monsters kind of emerging from the water, and one of them has attacked Pisspot. A horrible spiky claw has punched through his back and erupted out of his gut.
Get him, Billy!
and you just run off.
Well, aren't you
Hello.
two a sight for sore eyes?
Yeah. Oh well, that's very
Thank
kind
you
of
very
you.
much,
Thank you very
ma'am.
much. I'm Detective Crimes. This is my rookie Ross.
Hello.
Jemima Parsons, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Hello, Mrs.
Parsons. Mrs. Parsons.
Yeah.
Is that how I'm spelling it?
P-A-R.
P-A, and that's an R.
P-A-R.
Of course, it was
Is
not.
that A-H?
Be respectful.
Parsons, Sons is the rest. Okay, thank you.
I got the kids locked in the cupboard now, because, sorry about that.
You put a party full of children in one cupboard.
We got big cupboards, we got money to get Chuckles Bongo, don't we?
Please get all of our contestants back for the final pursuit. Big round of applause from the few people in the room who are not our contestants. God, this is a framing challenge. Good luck, Tom.
I feel like I've come to town and brought my daughters to buy new gingham for their dresses.
Can we go to the trivia at the pub?
Yes, we could go and do trivia with the boring man. Come on in.
Louisa Alcott would be happy, right? Okay, so how are we feeling, everybody, about the final pursuit?
Good.
Little suggestion. Okay, well, we'll worry about that one afterwards.
It looks so wild. Great.
Okay.
A lot of stealth challenges suffer from tummy turpitude. It's nothing to be embarrassed about. but poo-poo ponderance could sometimes lead to colon corkage, and when that happens, body blockage is never far behind. So, for intestinal inconstancy, anal angst, or even sphincteral shrinkage, I recommend Constipo. It works like a charm and does no harm. Go, go, go with Constipo. Go, go, go with Constipo.
Constipo.
I can't imagine being there with little kids and there's all like poop jokes and diarrhea jokes.
And I hate poop jokes.
It's just, who would make jokes about poop?
I don't know. Somebody insane.
So low.
I think we have to drop Maya. I can't.
I'm sorry?
You think we keep in Maya?
If you get rid of Maya, I'm leaving this show. I am leaving. If you keep Grace over Maya, are you insane?
I just think I want to see where Grace goes, though.
You just literally said that she's got massive far apart eyes. She's a weird alien monster. She wants so much. You're emasculated and feel like a tiny penis man next to her. Yet you want to keep her. For God's sake, Lewis, you idiot.
Okay, so we need to press the lever down there, Duncan.
I'll go up and have a look at what we're supposed to do.
Ben!
Tom!
Ben! Oh, it's been 1,000 years.
I know, I've travelled through space and time to be here.
Wow.
Yeah. You know, as everyone does every day. Because, like, an hour ago, you were an hour ago in a different place.
Oh.
We are all space and time travellers.
Oh.
Just at very limited speed and capability.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
You made a terrible mistake.
I've made a terrible mistake.
Oh, no.
What the heck? God, I have like a thing in my eye. What's going on?
Sorry to bring horology into this.
Ugh, gross. Horology.
Man, it's good to be back.
Yeah.
It's good to be back. I was in America.
America.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, how was it?
It's right.
Do you get a free trip to El Salvador?
I didn't. I got a lovely 3-hour tour of the customs line at the airport.
Okay.
Which was delightful.
That's fun.
It wasn't.
Oh.
I had to stand and shuffle slowly for 3 hours.
Yeah, but you're British. That's...
I literally heard an American say that loudly. Right. What are they complaining about? The British like queuing.
It's true.
Believe it or not, that is a perfect impression of that exact woman.
Wow. What a cool person.
Luckily, it was on when I got there, so I didn't miss my flight. Like it wasn't like I was sat there going, if this line doesn't end in an hour, I'm fucked. Yeah. It was just kind of like, this is my day.
Yeah, but if you've just been traveling for 12 hours or something,
that's the thing. It's only a 6-hour flight, but door to door, leaving my house to getting to the hotel, 18 hours. Which is wild, isn't it? Only 6 of those 18 hours were sat on a plane.
Oh, God.
Ugh. Ugh.
Gross.
But, we had fun. We had fun.
Womp womp.
Womp womp womp. I passed the time by watching Star Trek.
Yeah?
I've been big Star Trek the last 3 weeks. That's all I've been doing. I watched season 3 of Picard, which I never thought I would do. Also.
Is that the one where they got rid of everything that happened before? He's no longer like a time-traveling robot.
Nor Space Jesus.
Yeah, whatever.
So I only watched like 3 or 4 episodes of season 1, and I was like, this is hot garbage, and I stopped watching it. And then I heard season 2 was just as bad, so I didn't watch that.
Okay.
But then everyone said season 3 was actually not bad. And then when I heard that they basically ignored everything that happened in season 1 and 2, I was like, oh, okay, that sounds like plane watching material to me.
Okay.
I don't want to watch anything too good on the plane.
Yeah.
Kind of ruins it, right?
Yeah.
And you know what? I'd say not bad. Like a real 6 out of 10.
Okay.
I finished it. I watched all 10 episodes, which is...
Well, you were kind of... You couldn't leave. So...
But I did have like my Steam Deck with me, which
Oh.
I'd bought specially for the trip.
Oh.
It was a little treat.
Oh. Do you play any Steam Deck games?
Yeah, I played a bunch. But mainly Star Trek. And man, if you like it does a lot of fan service, but not like eye-rolly fan service. You know what I mean? So if you have like nostalgia for next gen, I'd recommend Picard Season 3. It's a fun send-off. They get the whole crew back together for one last romp.
Oh.
It's pretty fun.
Does Loxana Troy come back?
No. Oh my god. But there are some deep cuts. Like Ensign Rowe turns up for like an episode, which I was fucking not expecting.
She's the one...
She's got the earring.
And
she's a terrorist.
Or was a terrorist? I don't know. Something about blankets. I can't remember.
So that was kind of fun. And like, what's her name? Do you remember Commander Shelby? She turns up and is like, Riker, I'm like you, but 10 years younger, and I'm gunning for your job.
Maybe.
She's like a young hotshot.
What episode was it in?
It's Best of Both Worlds, when Picard gets Borged.
Oh.
And then there's like a woman who's like been assigned as a Borg expert.
Okay.
She's just like, I'm going to take Riker's job. I'm going to be the best.
Maybe. But she's there?
She turns up for an episode. It's just like, I don't know. That doesn't make it good, but I was just kind of surprised. Like, oh, wow, you really just went back and dragged every character ever back.
Well, that's fun. You know. You get to sit there and clap.
ATST!
Yeah, exactly that. Exactly.
Are you going to watch it? Because I do kind of want to spoil it, but I won't if you are interested in watching it.
I don't know. How much would you recommend it? I wouldn't watch season 1 and 2. I would never give a shit about that.
No. I would highly recommend no one watches season 1 and 2. Having only watched 3 episodes of season 1, I was just like vomiting out of my eyes. I hated it.
Okay.
It's purely like nostalgia bait. Like, it's fun seeing everyone get back together for those last few episodes.
Oh, does the black tar turn up that killed Tasha?
Yeah.
Is that guy in?
Yeah, and the weird virtual reality game comes back.
Ooh, the orgasm one.
And the blah, 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 blah.
Oh, that game.
No,
I'm not even trying to win. You ruined this game. You ruined it. I hate this game now. This sucks.
Oh, man. Could you not have come up with something that looks better than that?
It's space.
Oh, what's it called? Data TNG Fingers game. There it is. Stratagamer. That's the one. I want to see him doing it. Say like a GIF.
That's the game.
GIF. $1 million points.
Yeah, you nailed it. You got it. That's the game. That's how it goes.
So good.
Oh, is Wesley in it?
No, which I really enjoyed. Because once, like, fucking Ensign Rowe turned up, I was like, oh, wow, okay, it's only a matter of time before Wesley. Because she showed up before, like, Geordie or... Because they space it out over 10 episodes. They don't just go, here's the old crew, we're doing a romp. It, like, starts off with, like, it's just Picard.
Okay.
And then he tracks down one person, and then together they solve a problem, and then something else comes up, and they're like, oh, we're going to need to get this guy to help us.
Okay, I know a guy.
And so it's only when you get to, like, I don't know, episode 7 or 8 that, like, everyone's back together.
Okay.
Which is nice, because then they all get their own...
Yeah,
episode.
like actual introduction.
So, yeah. And then I just kind of smiled when I realized, no Wesley.
Wesley's not here.
Wesley's not here.
Yeah. I hope there'd be, like, a little cutaway somewhere to, like, an alleyway after they've taken off. You see the spaceship going up, and he's just there as a bum drinking. I used to be I was the space king, smartest boy in the galaxy. And people are like, yeah, whatever, mate. Yeah, I was the best one. I was in charge one day.
Yeah, and then a spaceman came and took me beyond the universe.
And he said, I'm the best. That'd be great.
Oh,
cool.
Yeah. Apparently, he turns up at the end of season 2 as like a Nick Fury, like,
wow,
bit where he just turns up and is like, "Character, we're done with. Come with me to wherever I go."
To space.
Space. But I don't know. I didn't see that.
Okay. Cool.
So yeah, I kind of want to spoil it, but I'll give it a couple of weeks and see if you care or not.
Yeah. Well, I can't promise you I'll have watched it in a couple of weeks. Think of how many thousands of years it took me to watch TNG.
Yeah, that's true. Well, it was you watched TNG so recently that you might not have any nostalgia for it.
Well, that's just it. I was trying to think, like, I don't think it counts as nostalgia.
And you only watched it 3 years ago.
Yeah, because I watched that like mostly over lockdown, and that's just remembering.
Yeah,
that's not nostalgia.
That's not the same thing. Whereas I like watched it all in the 90s and then basically never watched it again. I've only very rarely gone back and watched a handful of episodes. So for me, it was just like, I remember that. So yeah, I don't know.
Do Packlids appear?
No, although I did watch some Lower Decks as well because people were like, "Watch Lower Decks, it's got Packlids in."
Yeah.
And
oh, you got a message like that, Ben? Because I received 100,000 of those messages.
And I can honestly say, Tom, don't. Just don't. They've ruined Packlids. I don't know how, but they've managed.
I feel like they made them like competent or more like.
They just kind of they went for like full aggro Packlids.
Oh.
Just big dum-dums with armor and axes and stuff.
Oh, like an orc.
Yeah, but like a dumb orc.
So like an orc.
Yeah, but like an orc who doesn't even enjoy what he's doing.
Oh, a sad orc.
Yeah.
Lame.
I wouldn't recommend.
Okay.
I didn't enjoy that Packlist. They also ruined Tamarians as well. I watched like 4 episodes of Lower Decks and I just couldn't get into it.
Who the fuck are Tamarians?
They're the Darmok and Jalad at Tanagra. Gava, his arms open.
Yeah.
You know those guys?
When something
Shaka, when the walls fell.
Like, I gotta say, I'm still one of those people who's like,
you don't like that one?
I thought it was fine.
I like that's one of my like I don't know. It's one of my top ones, top 15, top 10, something like that. I put it up there as like a classic TNG episode, as in like it ticks all the boxes of what you expect from an episode of Star Trek. You know what I mean? If you had to recommend a typical episode that was good, I wouldn't just go, yeah, fucking jump into Best of Both Worlds as your first Star Trek episode.
Yeah.
I'd recommend that one.
I thought it was all right. I'd say it's higher tier. Like, it's definitely above the 50% mark. Oh, well, it would be in the top 30% of episodes. But it's not high in that top 30% for me.
Yeah, fair.
Personally. Like, I'd put it in the same category as, like, them going to the fucking geology station and finding out the salt crystals in the ground are alive.
Oh, wow.
Because I think they are both. They go to a place, there's a problem,
and they figure it out.
And it's like a moral thing, and then they solve it, and then see ya. Like, they do the art.
Yeah, I can see. Yeah, they have a similar structure, but the quality is very different. I didn't like that salt one.
Really?
Yeah, they can't. You stop mining here. You're hurting the rock's feelings.
Oh, did you prefer? Watch out! Whoa!
Invisible monster!
The invisible monster is coming to attack us!
Yeah.
No! No, it's attacked me!
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like that is a moment in a show where I'm like,
where'd the budget go, guys?
Budget problems. Yeah, I think that is one of the things that drops me down liking.
Right. It's such a small part of that episode, but yeah, I can see why that might.
What are you talking about? It's quite a crucial.
Oh, it's an important
plot
point. But it's like 30 seconds of the episode. Like,
I don't know. It's a bit longer. There's a bunch of them running away. Yeah. So I'd say it's fine. But I think it's more because it's another episode that so many people are like. It's one of the best episodes.
Okay. So yeah, just because you feel like because it's overrated, that makes it less good.
Yeah, or just I get like every time I'm like I have to explain why I don't care for it, and people are just like, "Are you a fucking idiot?" It's one of the
best things that's ever been on TV.
Media ever made. He can play a fucking flute, man. It's so good at space.
Tom, did you not see the bit where he didn't want to wear his sun hat?
He didn't want to wear a sun hat, and then at the end, he could still play the flute, or couldn't. I can't. Fucking nerds, am I right? Anyway, what's going on in Warhammer?
Warhammer, the real cool Chad thing. I did some Warhammer.
What?
I've done some Warhammer for once.
No.
Look, Tom, I started painting a statue.
Wow.
It's real easy to paint.
Okay.
Because I sprayed it bone and then I dry brushed it white and it's like 90% done.
Great.
I bought that box. Wrong way. And I've started painting the creatures that come with it. But
cool.
Bit of a way off there. They're really nice models, actually. Almost too nice. Like, I've started painting them, and now I'm like, oh, there's a lot of fucking detail on these guys, actually. This is going to take a while.
Oh, no.
And the mold, not the mold lines, like the glue lines. Like, I glued them all together, and then I was like, oh, there's some gaps here. So I used filler to fill up all the robes, because it's really obvious that there's just a glue line on the middle of the flat, smooth robe. And even with filler in there, you can still see the lines.
Oh, fuck.
Annoying.
Oof.
But they're cool.
Very nice.
Which way are we going that way? And then I played a game of Shatterpoint.
Cool.
I shattered a point.
Was it good?
It was pretty cool. I had Darth Vader and some stormtroopers.
That's fun.
And I had Mr. Esposito and his dark troopers.
Okay.
And I fought against evil rebels like Mr. Skywalker and R2-D2 serving drinks. I just thought he was a normal Death Star drink serving robot until he surprised me.
What?
And he had a lovely. Oh, you had those lads.
That's fun.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. The models are really nice because obviously the bigger scale.
Although are they only just like a hair's breadth bigger?
No, they're like 54 mil.
I thought like I saw size comparisons of them.
They're at least. Oh, yeah, they're about 30-40% bigger than a Legion miniature.
But like a center point scale compared to Legion.
They're definitely skinnier.
They're like better proportioned, but Legion models and Shatterpoint.
Oh, wow, yeah, you're right.
They're really fucking close.
The base makes them look so much bigger than they are.
Yeah, like, again, proportions look a lot better, but because they're thinner, it gives you the impression that they're actually way taller.
You're right. I'd never like put them next to each other like that.
But they're actually really fucking close to each other.
Wow.
That made me think like, why don't we just buy some fucking Legion models?
No, they don't
put
have
them
to
on a
make
40mm base, and they cost a fraction of the cost.
Yeah. Well, also, then you don't have to rebuild an entire board of terrain.
Yeah.
Which is a big problem with
yeah, that's it.
Wow, I'd never seen them side by side. That's crazy.
They're super, super pretty close.
Cool. Okay, well, yeah, that's probably the way I'd do it then. You need the base sizes to be the same because it's factored into the movement of the range.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. Like you could get.
Yeah. Things there's so many 3D prints available as well. Every character that's ever been in Star Wars, you go into Etsy and you can get them printed in either Legion or Shatterpoint scale.
Elan Sleazebagger, no?
Let's find out. For like £8.
Oh my god, amazing.
Elan Sleazebagger, Etsy, Shatterpoint, 3D.
Oh, I would have just gone straight to images.
Yeah, you're right.
Oh, I think he might be a bit.
I guess like there's nothing. He's not a fighter, you know. Like, what rules are you even going to use for that guy?
Death 6. Rethink life. Sweet.
You can have Axolotl friend.
Okay.
From the
Oh,
game
that's from
everyone hated.
Outlaws, right?
Yeah. I bet there's a fucking billion different sculpts for Darth Vader.
Oh my
out there.
god, yeah.
He's got like 7 different cards with different rules.
Oh,
you
shit.
can have like
Oh my
just
God.
all the variants of Darth
Well,
Vader.
yeah, God, everyone loves Darth.
He's everyone's fave. But yeah, there's a million out there, like alternate sculpts for like every character. In like from every film and every pose imaginable.
Okay, that's cool.
But yeah, it's pretty cool. I'd never played it before, so it's nice to actually give it a proper go. And then obviously everyone's favourite.
Bosk!
Bosk!
Oh, I do like the idea of doing the little bounty hunter squad.
Mm. Yeah, they've got rules for all of them. Although apparently, my friend Chris, who painted all of these, he's done a really nice job. He's going to a tournament and he's taking the Lando Mando list, which is where you just take all of the bounty hunters, like Mandalorian, Bosk, whatever ones they're the models for. But you also take Lando.
Okay.
Because Lando lets you change people's like keywords around.
Oh.
He can turn like scum into rebels and rebels into scum and
right.
And so through him, you can these bounty hunters that normally wouldn't buff each other suddenly do now.
Oh, that sounds like I hope they've planned because that sounds combo game breakingly good.
Yeah, I don't know. I'll see how it goes. Like he's having a headache working it out. He's writing himself a little like chart of like, if I've Lando in this list, then now these characters do interact when they wouldn't before, and he's like made himself a cheat sheet because it sounds fucking complicated.
Yeah, suddenly, well, you've opened up that you can take anything.
Well, you already can take anything. It's just in the game, right? You take 2 squads, and the squads only have to be. You only have to adhere to like eras and factions within your squad, not within your whole gang. So if you take Darth Vader, the chumps that follow Darth Vader around have to be Vader chumps. But then your second leader can just be fucking anyone. It can,
really?
Yeah, you can just be like, because it's taking the like Saturday morning kids cartoon approach to Star Wars of like, in this episode, we're both ganging up against this guy, and then we'll be enemies afterwards.
Oh, sweet. Darth Vader and the Ewoks taking down.
That was one of the best lists for a while.
Really?
Because there's
amazing. I mean,
he was telling me, yeah,
great.
You take Vader and whatever, and then your other squad is Ewok King with a million Ewoks.
Amazing.
And then the particular Vader you take with that is one that lets you, anyone in your army can, when they do a melee attack, can take damage to deal more damage.
Oh.
And the Ewoks just like fucking just rinse themselves.
They
to,
just
like,
wave assault.
Yeah.
What's his name? Chief Wumper? Chief Lumper? Who's the guy? Someone will know his name. There's some fucking nerd here. Chirper.
Ah, I love the idea of like psychotic Ewok death cult.
Yeah.
that like worship Darth Vader as an
That's
evil
a cool.
god.
That's a cool idea.
Because you could do them all up. You could paint them up with like bone ash, like face paint and skulls on them.
Yeah.
And
No, that's it. Like 100%. Like that'd be fucking sweet.
Yeah.
Okay, great. I wanna play that. I wanna do that army.
You can.
So dumb. I kind of love it though.
Yeah.
That's fucking ace. Just like the Ewok collaborators on Endor, working with the stormtroopers, selling out the other Ewoks, like showing them the secret passage into the tree to like gun down.
Yeah, they've got like their
Ewok
native
civilians.
auxiliary guides.
Oh,
like, watch out,
that's great.
booby traps.
Yeah. Oh, fuck. That's so cool. That's such a good idea. I'm in. Great.
Oh,
sweet. Love it. Cool. Give me Ewoks.
Yeah, that's it. That's all my Warhammer news.
Oh, very, very well done. What a good boy. Yup, nup, motherfucker. Exactly. Sweet, yeah.
God, it's like that. Did you ever watch one of the latest Planet of the Apes movies with Woody Harrelson in? I think it's 3.
Oh fuck, I don't know. I watched the one that had James Franco, and then the one that was Planet of the Apes.
Mm-hmm.
But there was a point where I just didn't care.
Yeah. I tried watching the newest, well, not the newest one, the one I watched with Woody Harrelson, and I after about 30-40 minutes, I turned it off. I got really bored. But there's an intro bit there where the human forces, it's a proper all-out war, but every like human squad has like one like captive ape or gorilla that they use as like a pack mule and a scout.
Oh.
And they call them donkeys for like donkey.
No wonder these apes fucking hate these people. Why not be friends?
I know, right? I'd love to have an ape friend.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Like if it was a war game, if you could have like half a squad of people and apes.
Yeah, best of both worlds. Sounds
ace. You know, you've got like a gorilla with like a 50 cal walking around. You know, the squad leader is like this plucky chimpanzee. Like that's way more fun.
Yeah, no, they just went straight to fucking slave cast.
Well, fucking yeah, kill all the humans then.
Yeah,
good on
they
you,
did.
apes. Well done.
But that's what reminded me was the Ewok thing with the stormtroopers.
Yeah, I'm down. I love it. Great. I want that.
I'm afraid you've yobbed your last nub, my friend.
So good. Can you get Watto in it?
Oh.
Only money, yes. Good impression.
Yes, that's how he speaks. Watto Shatterpoint. What? No, but that. How's that possible? I am a junk dealer, and I like money.
Man, I want like the squad that has Watto and Unkar Plut, and it's just the shady dealer gang, just shopkeepers.
Yeah, why not? And that guy with the creepy face and the fangs, who's like a banking clan guy.
Oh yeah. No, those guys are all great with the like lines.
Yeah.
Nice. What about Yaddle? Is Yaddle in Shatterpoint?
No, that's Laddle.
Laddle.
Oh my
Not
god.
Ladle.
Ladle. Yaddle? How do you spell it?
Oh,
yeah. It's definitely not just yoga in a wig.
Shut up. Shut your whore mouth, Ben. Oh, amazing.
$7.
Holy fuck. Okay, right. I want Yaddle and, take younglings. Just use Ewok stats or something. I don't know what
Just
they do.
3D print some children with lights.
Yeah, that sounds great. I just play against Anakin Skywalker and be like, oh fuck, oh fuck, my only weakness. Oh man.
Yeah. So through the wonders of 3D printing, anything's possible.
Okay, I'm in. Oh, do they actually have Glup Shitto in it as well?
Yeah, Glup Shitto. I think he's just like part of Mando.
Oh, okay. It would be cool if like it was its own separate like little beep 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 like character walking around. Okay, great, sweet. Yeah, let's get Yaddle.
What the fuck is this? That's not Yaddle. Someone being real buff. Oh man, Nim Nub. That's what he does.
Perfect. Very cool.
Perfect. Right. Warhammer news though.
Okay, so it was a Adepticon, and we.
Right. Oh, we saw the drills. That's not new. What is this? Beastmen are back, Tom.
Yeah.
Beastmen are back.
So is that actually like? Are they new? Is he new?
It says returning plastic miniatures.
God, I don't remember him.
I remember him, but I don't remember the shaman.
Oh.
I remember all of these. Plastic ungors, ungory toms, and gory toms.
I like those models.
And the bestie-gore toms. But then also I remember these minotaurs.
Those minotaurs were not so good.
So good. I feel like these beastmen and ungors, are these the ones from like 2002?
So
or did they redo them with something?
These ones are the same. But they did updated Ungor and updated Bestigor in 8th. Because that's when they did squads of them with like bows.
Right.
And they like had changed the army because it was no longer like the skirmish mixed regiment army.
Right.
And you actually took separate Ungor units in 8th.
But are these ones still?
Those are still the same models.
These are over 20 years old. Wow.
They're cool.
Okay. Cool. And the crazy different giants they have.
The Gorgon and the Cygor.
Yeah.
Oh, so he's the new guy.
It says returning.
I swear this is like the new boy. Maybe not.
I don't remember.
Yeah, because he comes with a friend.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Everyone comes with a friend now.
Mm.
This guy is not new.
Doombull.
Isn't he the brass bull? Or is he just a doom?
I think he's just a Doombull. I don't think they ever did. Oh.
I don't remember this guy.
This probably. I don't remember this actually, but it must be from the Monstrous Arcana.
Oh, of course, yeah. If there's a monster that's returning that I don't remember, it's
Yeah.
from that book that came out when I stopped playing. Of course. And then the Jabberslithe.
The foul Jabberslithe.
He snicker-snackers here and there. His grasping tongue can go anywhere. And then the cockatrice.
Man, I really like this model.
I like this a lot, but I think a big part of it is the paint job.
The paint job does a lot of work, but I think that's a cool mini. I didn't realize that was coming back. I really rate it.
It's great. I think it's my favourite of all of these, without a doubt.
Oh yeah, for sure. For sure.
Very cool.
Goodbye.
These guys are classic.
Man, like that. This dude, such a cool fucking mini.
Is it just because of the wind blowing through his
The
hair?
wind-blown hair, love him. It's great. Really good. Like, this pose is too static to, like, fix. And these are, like...
ancient. They're from, like, the 90s.
Super ancient boys. But that guy...
I still like him. The old Bray Shamans.
I had him. Because I had a little Beastman army, and he was my leader.
Oh, and these guys.
Centaurs.
I never really liked these models.
What?
The proportions always just were weird. You know, they look like the smallest horses and the skinniest beastmen combined together.
Also, when you actually see them front on, they're really thin.
They're really thin.
Really, really thin.
Yeah.
He's cool. Is that guy actually, is he the Mortime one?
Yeah, I think he is. I don't think he's the regular one. The stupid piggoos.
The stupid fucking pig.
The bulging eye piggoo.
Alex has 3 of those. Yeah. All in the exact same pose. And it makes me laugh every time I see them because it's so, like...
so static.
Dynamically static.
Yeah.
Also, this is fucking ancient as well. It's a great fucking model, but he's an old boy with the old balls.
Yeah, but they have metal heads
old.
to stop them looking quite so ancient. Oh, man. That takes me back. So what's actually new? Is it just that one shaman?
I feel like all these armies got like 1 or 2 characters.
Yeah. That's about right. And wood elves. These are a bit less dated. Although these are pretty old too, aren't they? Like the Blade Guard, they must be from like 2002 or something like that as well. And then they got some more recent stuff in the end times.
Yeah, like towards the end when they got the Deer Riders and things like that.
Yeah.
This was like 8th edition.
Oh, wow. Orion and his hunting dogs.
I like his dogs.
Yeah. He got a lot more interesting when he got his dogs.
Yeah. Bok, bok, bok.
Oh, this fucking guy.
That
How
guy's-
many times have you fought against him? With whatever magic item it was that made him like movement 9.
Oh my god.
Do you remember that?
Yeah, zooming around.
Just zip, zip. Like, just that great weaponed prick flying out of nowhere, chopping up all your light units.
Yeah, I do remember him. He's a cool model.
They're all
I like
cool.
him a lot.
I like all 3 actually. I like these mega horns.
Bigger the hat, better the boy.
True. Oh, I didn't remember fighting against these. They must be newer.
Or they were just shit in the game.
Oh, yeah, maybe Mounted Hero was pointless.
Yeah.
I feel like most people, this branch elf, he often had a thing where, like, if you challenged him, you, like, hit him on 6s or something like that.
Some mechanic
I remember him being a real pain in my ass every time I saw him.
God, I just hated playing Wood Elves so much.
Yeah.
They were such an unfun army to go against.
Well, yeah, because if you're playing them well, your opponent doesn't get to play the game.
Yeah, they don't really play, and you're like, oh, I brought units in this, mass sort of fancy battle game.
Yeah.
What a terrible idea, having rank and file infantry.
Yeah.
But
oh, that guy. Thought a lot of him too.
Oh man, love this model. So retro, so old school.
Yeah. It's always funny when you see the real old models on the big new bases.
Yeah, because they look so tiny. Yeah. Such like teeny tiny boys.
Oh, this guy's back. I always liked weird asymmetrical tree man.
I like asymmetrical tree man, but I didn't ever really like these models very much.
Too skinny.
I think I don't know. I just think the detail's not very nice on them. I don't know. Didn't super do it for me.
I'd like to see this style, but modernized.
Yeah. You
know what I mean? Like, the new treemen are cool, but they're very just man made of wood.
Yeah, like they're too big, just big magic man.
Yeah, I want to see weird, gnarly, twisted guys, because that's what trees do. Right?
Yeah, exactly. Like, I think it'd be way cooler.
That's it.
Cool.
Cathay's revealed, Tom.
Burp, burp, burp.
Straight out of Total War Warhammer. Can we get some big... Why can't we click on any of these? Make it bigger. These are actually fucking gorgeous models.
These models are awesome.
I don't care about Cathay, but I really like these models.
They're great. I don't really want to paint them.
No, there's a lot of detail, isn't there?
There's a lot going on.
Yeah, they're busy. But they're gorgeous.
I'm really into it. Also, I really like with the infantry, like you look at most of them. Look how happy they are to be here.
Oh, yeah.
Yay, we're in Warhammer.
Hooray.
Hooray. No, we're serious. This is a serious game. Hooray. I think these guys are great.
Yeah. They said that they weren't going to do this.
Yeah.
Workshop.
Well, so I saw it was a post from like 6 months ago where they said, "Oh, we're not going to be adding Kislev and Cathay." I was like, "Well, Kislev was the first thing that you previewed."
Yeah, you definitely said you were going to do Kislev.
And now Cathay is here, so I think
they're full of shit?
I think they're fucking full of shit this whole time.
They also said for 40k this would be the year of chaos.
Oh my god, well, we'll get to that. Year of chaos.
So we'll see how that goes.
Which was very fun. These guys, I really like them. I think they're great.
They are a lot bigger than every other human-sized people in the old world. Because those are 25mm bases.
Oh yeah, God.
Compare them to like the Empire swordsmen or the Bretonian peasants, which were obviously 20-year-old sculpts, so haven't scale creeped.
Yeah.
These guys are fucking big.
It's just grown big in Cathay.
I think they might be bigger than Chaos Warriors.
Like, yeah, they do look probably... Well, they fill out that base about as much as a Chaos Warrior, and so they're going to be at least the same height, but with plumes, probably taller.
I like they've got big ogre boys helping them load their cannons.
Yeah, that's great.
I like these guys just carrying shit.
Yeah, the artillery looks awesome. I feel like the rocket should be pointing like up more.
Yeah, that's a modeling issue. Hopefully you can pivot it up a bit, because that is just blasting their dudes in the back.
Yeah. Because something that looks more like a missile launcher that you're firing directly at a thing rather than like big
a rocket.
Arcing rockets coming down.
Yeah.
But
I think they look great.
Yeah.
So yeah, sword or halberds or spears, I guess. These horses look real big too compared to, again, I guess we're comparing to 20-year-old Empire horses.
Yeah, I think it's just, again, scale creep.
Yeah. Oh, shit, man. You're using this wheelbarrow wrong, right?
Well, I don't know.
I don't know. Guess it depends on how heavy it is. Like, you'd have to do it like that if it's very heavy. And then also dragon.
Longma.
It's a longma.
Longma balls.
Longma balls.
I love it. I think it's so fucking cool.
Yeah, it's like a dragon elk.
Well, it's meant to be like a magic horse. Is a longma.
Oh, a scaly horse.
Yeah, they're like a real boy. And
you gotta watch out, man. This is dangerous. I heard this killed Steve Jobs.
Oh, really?
He died of a longma.
Whoa. Oh my god. Watch out. Well, yeah, that's what you get.
Get you, yeah.
I think longma is ace. Big fan. Who's Steve Jobs? Along my balls. Greatest comic ever made.
That is my favorite comic of all time. But without context, meaningless.
It makes no sense.
In like 5 years' time, when everyone's forgotten about all the Ligma jokes, that comic is the fucking nonsense. But at the time, for a brief moment, it was the greatest piece of media ever made.
So good. So good. Yeah.
Yeah, beautiful sculpt. And something a little bit different, you know?
Yeah.
Like, honestly, the last time I got like impressed and surprised by a Warhammer monster, can't remember. Because it's all just manticores and dragons, as far as you go. This one's a bit different.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I like something a little bit wackier, and something that we're less familiar with. Just looks cool.
Obviously, the standards. I mean, hopefully these are transfers, because wowzers.
Yeah, I ain't freehanding that, baby.
No, not even close. And saving the best to last. Mega sky lantern.
I fucking love these. They look so cool.
I love how enormous they are.
Yeah, I think it's awesome.
Really cool. I mean, transporting it looks like a bit of a nightmare.
Oh, yeah. Horrible.
Don't try get 3 of these and take them down the games club. But very cool.
Just, I think they're amazing. I think they're so fucking good. Like, good enough that I kind of want to get one just to build and paint one because I really, really like it. I just like have it because I feel like it's a fun enough thing that it could be on a shelf or something, like a more of a display piece that it wouldn't look too out of place because it's just like a fun shape, fun design.
Absolutely,
some cool little dudes in it.
You'd have to really work on those transfers because that's a very uneven surface.
Yeah,
but with like what's it called, microsol and microset,
you could
definitely do it.
You could do it.
Yeah. Oh man, but like racks of bombs as well.
Little bombs. There's just like a bunch of cool dudes just like hanging out in there.
They're having fun with it, man.
Yeah. I love it.
And then the big stone boy.
I really, really like these, but I would say I don't like how they're animated in Total War.
I agree. I much prefer these to the ones in the video game.
Like, these look a lot more kind of like slow and plodding, like a bit like, he wasn't the Colossus, but who's the guy in Jason and the Argonauts? The big
Talos.
Yeah, like stomping around, like slower, like these big, like animated, like terracotta soldiers. I think are an amazing idea, and I guess like it's a way to make them more fun than just having a regiment of terracotta soldiers, which I kind of thought they were going to do, because I swear there's like a bit of lore somewhere that said that they had that. But
yeah, it would be easy to do them as like ogre-sized.
Yeah, but having like a giant big boy,
it's more fun.
I think it's fun. Also, he's got a new bigger base. Prepare for scale creep. Soon.
Game's only been out a year.
Yeah, everything's going to be massive.
Oh. Man, you could also really easily convert this into like a sort of Asian-themed Eldar army.
Oh my
Make
god,
him
yeah.
like a Wraith Lord or a
look
Wraith
fucking
Knight.
ace.
Right? Stick some like lasers on his shoulders or whatever.
Oh yeah.
That'd
That'd be
cool.
fucking rad. Yeah, I really, really like him. I think he's super fucking cool.
I like him a lot. I wasn't expecting to like any of this stuff, but all the Cathay models are just fucking awesome.
Yeah. And like I really do like it's such like a simple paint scheme, but like man, like in the kind of like terracotta-y, kind of like clay kind of look. Oh. These guys tick a lot of boxes for me. Big fan.
Yeah.
And these models are phenomenal.
Yeah.
So fucking good.
I love it.
She looks amazing.
Yeah.
She has magic flying rocks. Sort of like I always like an Eastern dragon, and it just looks so good.
Yeah. Looking at these miniatures is almost enough to make me go, maybe I should have a look at the Cathay again in.
Yeah, no, I
in the
felt
video
exactly the same way. But then immediately I remembered, oh, there's that whole fucking yin yang mechanic, which it felt so Total War like.
All it means is you've got to have some archers near your spearmen and some spearmen near your archers. It's like it's not as complicated as they make it sound.
Yeah, I don't know, but like it means that you can't take these like weirder army builds, which I often quite enjoy. And
yeah, it's a little more railroaded.
I just don't feel like it. The theory directly actually made sense in the game because surely every army would. Why doesn't Empire use that? Why don't Goblins do that? Why don't all these factions? Well, protect your archers with infantry. That's just a mechanic of playing the game.
Yeah.
This didn't think really made a ton of sense. But these guys are great. Like, I think if I was more into the infantry, I think there's a world that you could potentially like convince me into building this as an army. Maybe because it's new, but I think like I'm blown away by how well they nailed the look.
Yeah.
And
well, they look Warhammery and like Chinese.
That's it.
Time.
Yeah, exactly. Because there's a bunch of those other games that do mass battle fantasy miniatures games, and they've done like sort of like Asian inspired factions that I'd never say would look very Warhammery. But this stuff,
yeah, it's a perfect blend. I'm really impressed.
Very, very good. Well done.
Absolutely. No whinging at all.
No, I think all of the stuff looks fucking cool.
Yeah, might be some of my favorite stuff revealed. I don't think I'll get any of it, but I'm definitely the most impressed, I think, out of all the stuff I saw in the reveals. Yeah, it does look like a pain in the ass to paint these guys, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Ooh, the scabbards are massive.
Oh, big sword.
Big sword, need big scabbard. Nice. Okay. Oh, this is the other thing I was excited about. New Kill Team expansion with AdMech, like we were talking about, and Tyranids, like we were talking about. It's like we predicted it.
Tom and Ben, we did it.
The Tyranids are, it's 5 Raveners.
Fellatio.
What?
No, it's just, it's fell talent.
Oh. You just saw that face and thought,
Yes.
Which is pretty cool because currently the smallest team you can get in Kill Team is 6 models.
Oh.
So this, with 5 models, will be like the most elite squad in the game.
Okay.
And they've got a few different guys. This guy's got like sensors, like antennas for like detecting shit. And you got like the big melee guy. You've got the shooty, spitty guy. You got regular old boring boy. Poison guy.
So I think like that's the bit where
is that too fiddly for you?
Well, it's because if there's only 5 of them, it's not as bad. But like one has a little crest. One has some little spooges. This one has horns. This guy, he has a pinch.
Yeah. The silhouettes aren't all that different.
Yeah, I think
that's why they've painted them like this. Like those venom sacs are
you really
really
have to,
fucking obvious. And the same with the spitty mouth guy.
It has to be like super highlighted. And I appreciate they build these kits because you need to be able to build these as a unit for 40k. And so they can't make them too fucking wild.
Yeah.
But I would have I think I'd be more into a Tyranid gang if it was, like a Tyranid Prime and 3 Termagants, and there's one of these, and
like the Necron kill team.
Yeah, something like that. Like the people are a bit more different in it, rather than
just different flavors of the same guy.
Yeah,
fair enough. And then the AdMech squad. Now, the only thing I'm disappointed with in the AdMech squad is that this is already a guy. You can buy him already.
Okay.
And I just want to see more cool tech priests, because he's not a very cool tech priest. Do you know what I mean? Like, he's the least AdMech tech priest I've ever seen, because he still basically just looks like a guy with a bionic eye.
I think he's very cool. The problem is all the others are so cool that if it was just him, you could take him in your Imperial Guard army. There's not an AdMech army. You'd be like, this model's fucking ace. Tech priest fucking cool. But now that so many of them look like this, you're like, well, that's just more fun.
He doesn't have anywhere near enough mechanical tentacles. What the fuck?
Yeah, exactly.
So, love this guy, floaty tentacle boy.
Amazing.
Perfect. That's what I want from my tech priest.
Dream scenario.
Yeah.
A perfect angel.
And then their squad of lobotomized servitors.
Gun servitors.
Which is great. Very, very cool. Then you've got like 3 specialists. Medibot, Scannybot, and Digbot.
Sure.
And then just like some losers.
Yeah. This is such a cool gang. I really like it.
I love the idea of 2 tech priests hanging back, just being like, send in more robots.
Yeah. Yeah, holy fuck. Like, just, why wouldn't you?
Yeah. I don't know what they'll do with this in 40k, but I'm excited to play this as a kill team. It looks fun to build, looks fun to paint, looks fun to play.
I feel like it's just going to be like a plebby infantry squad. Like, you have, whatever, six regular dudes, 2 heavy weapons, and then, you've got like a captain.
Well, hopefully they do something interesting. Like, it'd be boring if it's just, here's 100 points for 10 dudes, and they got a heavy bolter.
They give you +1 to your battle shock test. And if you're within 6 of your foe on an odd turn, -1 to their battle shock. Even turn.
Yeah. Binary.
Binary, man. Exactly.
Alternates every other turn.
Yeah. Fuck, they'll give them sticky objectives or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're cool. They're great.
Yeah. I might get these. But if I do, I'll probably replace this guy with a more interesting tech priest.
Oh yeah, there's so many like more fun models. No, I really like them. I think they're very cool.
And then a bunch of Tyranid terrain to go with it.
Cool.
It's not bad. I like these things. Yeah. I'm excited. I might actually get that box. Maybe. If I can eat up all my other models before it comes out. But I've got plenty to be getting on with.
Oh my god. So many toys.
The new Spearhead pack. So new objectives and maps for Spearhead, which is actually not a bad little game. It's not a bad way of playing Warhammer without having to get a billion models.
Yeah, like I like the premise of you buy a box, you can play some games. But I did find, like, I played a couple of games and I didn't enjoy it as much as Combat Patrol. I felt like it. I liked the objectives and stuff like that. That was cool. But I felt like the game's kind of just turned into a blob. And
well, because everything. I mean, it doesn't help that you're playing giants, who are they're probably the least exciting Combat Patrol you can play.
But from
like 3 of the same unit.
Yeah, but from seeing like other games as well, like it felt like it got a bit just bogged down, and it wasn't. It didn't feel that dynamic.
That's fair.
Game, or like that you were actually making that many choices. And so I think I'd be less hot to pick up like a force just to build for Spear.
Yeah. No, that's fair. I'm just thinking of it as a way to use models I already own.
Okay.
But yeah, I know what you mean. I would feel bad if I went out of my way specifically for it, and then after 4 games was like, I get it.
Yeah, like I played this force now. It either works or it doesn't. Like,
yeah, that's fair. But they are doing some new boxes for it. So if you already have these models or you want to expand your army, it's just a bit more variety, isn't it?
God, that army looks like a small box.
It's a very small box. What is it? Literally 10 guns, an ogre, and some dogs.
Like that's just like 2 units and a character kind of thing. Well, I guess this guy is a special character who's.
Oh, yeah. Feels like 30% smaller than all the other spearheads. Is that going to be the new thing going forward? Are they all going to be real small?
Probably.
Ugh. Lizard men. Oh, they get the Warcry squad. And some chameleon skinks, some regulosaurus, and a lizard. Yeah.
Because the birds are part of the Warcry, right?
The birds go with the chameleon skinks. So it's 2 Warcry squads.
Oh.
Plus a box of saurus and a lizard. The one before had the 10 warriors, but a T-Rex and 3 Croxigor.
Right.
Yeah, I can't decide if that's better or worse. I guess it's more maneuverable. But I do like those little pterodactyls in the community.
Yeah.
Really nice models.
Yeah, no, all those models are really cool.
Whoa, that's a small box. I guess they're all big models.
I never liked these guys. These are kind of hilarious. Like they're kind of silly.
Yeah.
But
wow, very elite. And ogres are back. Holy shit! I haven't done an ogres box for 1 billion years.
They had the previous box. Like this feels like pretty fucking good. Like 2 units of iron guts, a catapult. You get the Warcry gang and
10 Noblars.
Like
pretty cool.
That feels like a pretty solid
You got
set.
a bit of everything. You got a bit of shooting. You got some charge. You got some heavy hitters. It's very balanced.
Yeah. Because also, I think if you had like, that's always how you spell words. Like, I think if you had the previous Ogre Spearhead, if you had those 2 boxes, that feels like you've got a pretty fucking solid army. Like, you've got your lead belchers, a squad of guys, a unit of cav. You've got another thing, gun.
Yeah, it's a good mix, isn't it?
But then, like some characters, like that feels like you've got 2,000 point ogre army.
Man, you run that into the Cities of Sigmar box and feels bad.
Yeah. But, they probably have, like, special rules or something.
Oh, yeah, that's true. It is true. Right, and then what's coming next? Fish elves, corn, balloons, and ghosts.
Whoa, spooky ghosts.
Spooky. Big previews. Previews for almost everything. Right, there's a new mission deck for 40k. Apparently this time, they've realised once again they done fucked up, Tom.
What?
They didn't know. Nobody could tell that the Gambit secret plan catch-up mechanics were shit again. So this time, 3rd time's a charm. They've nailed it. Instead of Gambits and secret plans, both of which were utterly worthless. Now they've got challenger cards.
Okay.
Where you can choose whether you want a free OP stratagem or a way to get 3 extra victory points.
Okay.
Who knows if this will be a better catch-up mechanic than the 2 failed ones. But having a choice is always good.
Yeah.
And they're it's kind of like, but Spearhead has this exact same thing.
Yeah.
You either get the victory points or you get a cool buff.
Do the buff or get victory points. I think that's a fun mechanic.
Yeah. So putting that into 40k sounds cool.
Okay.
Guess we'll see if they work or not. Objective markers are just good. I recommend everyone play with them. Not necessarily the GW ones, any ones you like. But it's so much clearer to see when stuff's on an objective or not, if your model's touching that circle.
Yeah. I'd prefer something a little more diegetic on the table. As, like, it does pull me out. Yeah. But then when I'm not really playing very seriously, but having a brightly coloured neon mouse mat, 3 of those.
I hate that. You want it to blend into the terrain a bit.
Yeah, like I really like the ones that you have, the like
big
air
air
vents, like because those just
they're clear, but they're also not like bright and confusing.
Yeah, sort of like fits into the board a bit more.
Man,
I do not want to do this deployment.
No, can you imagine measuring that out?
That sounds like a pain in my balls.
Yeah, for basically no effect on the game.
Yeah.
Like, how different is this game really going to play out to a regular game?
And does it really matter? Like, oh, I can't actually deploy in this little bit.
Yeah, is that going to change anything?
Well, if you're actually playing with one of the 6 dedicated fixed board layouts, that actually this is very important.
That's true. It probably does interact with that in some way.
Boo.
Yeah. And apparently they've realised after years of however many years they've been running 40k that a lot of those old missions, Tom, they didn't work for a 1,000-point game.
What?
Do you remember when we used to play 1,000-point games and these cards would just come up with and be like, yeah, you've got to like kill 5 units this turn.
Yeah.
And you'd be like, there aren't 5 units on the board, bitch.
We don't have that many.
Like, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
So apparently they finally figured that out and some of these cards are going to work for 1,000-point games.
Oh my god.
Madness.
You wouldn't be able to deep strike in there.
You might be able to. It's outside of their deployment zone, right? Depends how close they put. Like if we're talking like.
But if you had a boy there and a boy there.
Yeah, you can block it.
Yeah.
But if you don't leave a dedicated blocker, then you could end up fucking yourself. Just like sometimes you get Vanguard deployment in Total War.
Oh, where you can sneak those little fucking corner boys in that little sliver.
Yeah, that's what it reminds me of.
Yeah. If you're a dummy.
It's time for the Year of Chaos, Tom.
The Year of Chaos. Every faction.
Everyone's getting an update. Oh my god. Khorne gets an update. Tzeentch gets an update. Nurgle gets an update. All of Chaos gets an update.
It's the Year of Chaos. It's the Year of Chaos.
In their own words.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see how much Chaos stuff there is. Mm-hmm. There's this guy.
Mm.
You could have told me he was the unit leader of the 8-pound. And I would have believed you.
So much like all of the others, just his arm is a little bit different.
Like, this guy's just a normal 8-pound guy. You could kit bash almost any components onto an 8-pound guy and go, this is my leader.
Well, there literally is the...
Because there's a chaos-possessed arm that looks exactly like that, right?
Yeah. Yeah. And because I found that 8-pound were all really similar, I kit bashed mine together, and I already have a guy that...
looks exactly fucking like that.
Looks a lot like that. Oh man, it's so boring and lame.
Really, really is. All the things you could have done for Khorne. We spent half an hour talking about all the things you could do for Khorne last time we streamed.
Yeah, and
they were like, best I can do is sword arm.
He looks the same as everyone else. And the army's already so limited in its range.
Yeah.
And already like the way that everyone plays it is like you spam 8-pound. So taking a guy that you put into the 8-pound
doesn't change the army at all.
No. But like the lore, the other guys, they have like blood letters in them. But this guy, he has a bloodthirster in them.
Does he?
So that means his arm is a little different, like a little bit different, Ben.
I feel like if you were channeling a caged bloodthirster possession, that would change how you look. That would be kind of fucking obvious.
Well,
there was something not right with you.
Ben, his chin has little spikes. Whoa!
Why isn't it like ripping out of his fucking skin? Why, like
that's what I'd want. I'd want it to. You'd take that instead of a demon prince or something.
Yeah, and it's bursting out of him, like those cultist possessed guys. What are they called?
Would be so much cooler.
Like these are humans who are being ripped apart by like minor demon possessions.
Yeah, have a bloodthirster.
You do this, but bigger.
Yeah. Yes.
Just do this, but with a Chaos Marine and a fucking bloodthirster.
Yeah, that'd be fucking sick. I'd love that.
Not the most boring model I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah. Like,
I feel like they made the model first and then said, "Oh, how do we make this guy?"
yeah,
sound
what do
cool?
we do? Sure, there's a bloodthirster. Why not?
Yeah,
why
he's
not?
actually got 8 bloodthirsters in him.
Well, that's what the next one they'll do.
Right.
Because like the model is totally fine. It's actually totally cool. But
Yeah.
if that's the only new thing they get,
If-
it just looks like all the other guys that they already have.
Mm-hmm. If I was a World Eater player, I'd be fucking mad.
Well, yeah, you worship corn.
Yeah, oh, it made me angry. So
maybe
good job.
Good job, I guess.
Yeah.
Sad times for them.
Okay, well, don't worry. I'm sure Nurgle will be more exciting. Death Guard. They're really cool. This guy's here.
I think this model
that's
is...
That's it. Just this guy.
That model is fucking awesome.
He is a fucking rad model. I love his big sword. I love his old retroplasm pistol. I like his backpack
The
that spews out
is
poop.
ace. The big sword is fucking sweet. Like super cool mini.
He's great.
But what else did they get?
And do you know how many mid-range support characters Death
Oh,
Guard
there's
have?
so many. And Ben, I could not tell you any of their fucking names. There's the Spew Blaster and the Blight Thrower and
the Virulent
Lord
Plague Man.
and the Bubos Best Boy.
The Foul Spreader and the Blight Spreader.
Right, and they all do a slightly different flavor of
poison attacks.
Weird aura attack. Like, oh god, like.
Yeah, it's a crowded marketplace he's trying to like nuzzle his way into.
Yeah.
I think they have more characters than units.
I wouldn't be surprised.
I'm going to go out on a limb and say they do. That's my guess.
I feel like fucking Typhus or Mortarion needs to run a slightly tighter ship. I'm like, hey, you can't all be doing your own fucking different thing.
Yeah.
Oh, but my toxin, actually, it does a very slightly different rule to his toxin. Like, oh, guys, no, we're having one toxin. Do you know how complicated it is to get all your different plagues going at once?
Right, guys, line up. You get to pick. There are 3 lanes now. Everyone get in a lane.
Yeah.
You can have Lord. You can have hero that debuffs the enemy, and you can have hero that buffs your own troops.
Great.
That's it. Get in your 3 lanes now. Pick a side.
Yeah, that's all I want. Yeah. Just that vibe. Well, he's a cool boy, but
I really like that model. I'm going to forget who he is.
Yeah.
Because he's lost in the noise.
Yeah, exactly.
Does it even say what he is?
The Lord of Pox is Ben.
Lord of Pox. You could have told me that was already a character. But he is. I like his vibe.
Yeah, cool model. Boring.
So it is better than this, at least, but only just because I like the model more.
Yeah. No, I think that's fair.
It also adds nothing to his army. It doesn't change the playstyle or open up any new avenues of like unit choice.
That's it.
Oh well.
Womp womp.
Zinch, Thousand Suns. They get Action Man robots.
Ben, I kind of love them.
Really?
I kind of really like them.
They're so stiff.
Yeah.
Does the faction of robots need more robots?
Yeah.
You've seen the heresy robots that Thousand Suns can have, right?
No.
30k Thousand Sun robots. They've got like a bunch of different guys. They've got like psychic.
Oh,
robots.
but those just look like all the other fucking robots.
But they have Thousand Sun shit on them.
They have a slightly different face.
And more trim.
Do they?
And a big psychic eyeball in the middle.
Sure.
I really like these guys.
I think they're fine. They're fine.
They look more 40k and Thousand Sunny than these stiff boys.
I like these guys.
I want to see how much you can pose them. If you can pose them up a bit more, you just want stiff.
No, I want them to be like, you've broken into the tomb.
Right, and the statues have come to life.
And then, like, those guys really, like, juddery and, like, a bit like Ushopti.
Yeah, well, they've got the Ushopti heads.
Yeah, I am into it.
I think if
they're cool.
if their gun arm was an arm with a gun rather than gun stuck into their arm, so they look more like a statue rather than a turret.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like this gun arm here. If they had like 2 of those or 2 of that size,
I could see that.
I think they'd look more like a statue. And that would really help them.
Yeah, I don't hate that idea.
I mean, that'd be easy to kit bash. Especially if you get enough to give them all those guns, then you can mix and match.
But yeah, no, I think they're fun and they're weird and a little silly, you know, a little bit. But
a different paint job would help.
I kind of don't even hate the paint job.
Really? There's no bone in the Thousand Sun army, like.
Yeah, because these are robots.
Yeah, but they just don't blend in with the color scheme.
What are you talking about? They have very garish blue and yellow stripes all the way up and down.
They look like such an afterthought. Do you know what I mean? Like, oh shit, it's almost like these were meant for Age of Sigmar, and then someone went, oh fuck, how do we make them 40k? I know, blue stripes.
Oh my god, if they put these into Age of Sigmar, I would fucking love them. They'd be so cool in Age of Sigmar.
Yeah. I think they look more Age of Sigmar than they do 40k.
Oh shit, yeah, do that.
It's almost like take these rocket launchers off, because these are the same style as the Thousand Sun Terminator.
Yeah, I'm gonna say I never liked that rocket launcher design on the Terminators. I think they look better on these guys because they're more, you know, sort of arcane and archaic and weird looking on the Terminators. I was like, why? Is that better than like a fucking rocket pack? Like,
yeah, than a Cyclone.
It's like, stop being fucking nerds and trying to be like just super different. Ooh.
Oh, that might be too much yellow.
He's getting a little close to fucking Zangor there.
Yeah. What about the blue boy?
He's cool.
That's better. So these are very divisive. I know a lot of people like them and a lot of people hate them.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like most people hate them. And I think
a different paint job will go a long way.
I think they're cool.
I haven't seen one I love yet, but I think the paint color really changes how that model reads. I bet there's a better way of doing it. I'm just not sure off the top of my head. Wow, there's not. I thought there'd be more of these. The fuck is that? Weird fucking bird boy. Okay. They kind of need something on the backpack, though. You take the rockets off and they look
a little bit too bare.
Yeah, there's not enough there. Maybe if you swap it for just like squarer, boxier rockets, would work. But then you'd look a bit like a Tau battle suit.
Yeah, but I don't hate those rocket launchers on these guys. Because they're weird built automaton things.
So they should have their own weird thing going on. Okay. Well, there you go, Tom. Hope you enjoyed the Year of Chaos.
Wait, what?
Because it's over now.
What? No, Ben, the Year of Chaos.
3 new models.
No, Ben, but look. But my collectible coin pieces.
Yeah, good luck getting all of those. They definitely won't get scalped 3 minutes before they go live, I'm sure. Oh, I don't think this would have been such a letdown and made so many people mad if they hadn't overhyped it a couple of months ago.
Yeah.
When they're like, get hyped for the Year of Chaos, everybody.
It's like, oh no.
P.S. We've taken units out of your codex.
Oh yeah, also you actually have less units now. So I really hope that you are planning to take a whole load of these guys. Or that dude, or this guy.
P.S. Chaos Demons are no longer a faction.
Yeah, but you can have Chaos Demons, so cool.
They have now put each god's demons into their book, but they've removed demons as their own faction.
Yeah.
That's wild, isn't it? Announcing a Year of Chaos and then removing a faction from the game.
Yeah, well,
hell of a move.
Chaos works in mysterious ways.
They sure do. They sure do.
When I slash, we already had the Slaanesh preview.
Yeah, they already showed them all off. They're already out. You can buy them right now.
Whoa.
We talked about them like a month ago.
Whoa.
But fuck that. The year of chaos is over. Long live the year of Space Wolves, baby.
Who would have thought?
Hang on, it was a year of Space Marines all along. Always has been, man. Always has been.
Yeah, fuck.
Every year is the year of Space Marine.
Oh my god. Those dirty, dirty dogs.
I love how Space Wolves have got more new releases than all the Chaos factions added together.
Yeah. Fuck. Wow. Woof.
What a play. What a play.
They fuck.
They do fuck. So yeah, now you get your assault intercessors are, what are they called? Blood Claws.
Blood Claws.
They got that whole Blood Claw pack.
They were like the slightly worse Space Marines, right?
Yeah. So back in the day, they were assault marines who had a lower weapon skill, but an extra attack because of their savage fury.
Wow.
But they were young and unskilled. I'm sure in this new release they'll just be better.
Yeah.
than assault marines, probably. I guess we'll find out. But they're back, baby.
Cool.
And the heads don't look anywhere near as stupid as I thought they would. These are kind of sensible.
Yeah, they all look fine. Look cool.
Happy Viking types. And then we've got the Grey Hunters, who were always the tactical squad, the sort of more experienced, sensible Space Wolves, who had true grit, where they could...
Oh, you could walk and fire your gun.
Now, is it just me, or does this look more like a bolt gun and less like a bolt rifle?
It does look more like a bolt gun.
Like, are they actually going to go back to old school bolters for Grey Hunters? Or is it, are my eyes tricking me?
The other stats going to be different.
Well, yeah, bolt rifles that intercessors have got an AP on them, and bolt guns do not.
Okay.
But that would be interesting, because it used to be that Grey Hunters were just better than other Space Marines because they had the same weapon, but they could also use a chainsaw and melee.
Right.
And they cost like 1 point more. They were just flat better. But this would be an interesting point of difference, letting them use their bolter as a pistol still, so they're better in melee, but being slightly worse at ranged combat because they don't have the big, heavy rifle.
Sure. Okay. Yeah.
I'd be on board with that. It makes them interesting. You're giving something up for your bonus.
Oh.
But we'll see. They said specifically it's a bolt carbine. It now gets 3 shots. Okay, well,
that's really good.
Just better then. It's just better.
Oh yeah, they fuck.
They do fuck. Sure. So then we've got the new Wolf Guard, who are basically Blade Guard, but with axes instead of swords.
I think these models are actually fucking cool.
They are cool. I like the fur cloaks.
The fur cloaks look ace. The doggos look rad. The shields are nice. Like, if more of these look more Viking-y and less goofy, like wolf themed, despite the fact that they have wolves in the squad, like they look less dumb than so much Space Wolf stuff. I'm into them.
That's what we've always said, though, right? Like, to make Space Wolves interesting, leaning more into the Viking side and less into the furry side is basically what everyone wants.
Oh, for sure.
And yeah, these guys are doing it.
And doggos are cool, and the guys look great. I'm genuinely into it.
Yeah, really nice. I like these guys a lot. And they've got a character.
He's cool.
Yeah, looks great. Plenty of options.
Cool boy. And then...
and the chaplain.
I really like this. This face is great.
It is cool. This face is boring. I do kind of hate the short mohawk look that a lot of people have these days. But yeah, grumpy old greybeard.
Yeah, is a cool vibe. Like, really like that for...
I like the wolf skull held.
Yeah, like that. It doesn't look so absurd there. Like, I'm kind of down. But yeah, it's just like, I want grizzled old grumpy Viking guy. As is he the wolf priest? Do they do a magic?
Wolf priests are chaplains and apothecaries.
Right. Okay.
At the same time, for some reason. Although I don't see any apothecary shit on him, so I don't know if that's still going to be the case. Might just be a chaplain. Guess we'll wait and see. Oh, yeah, eye patch. Yeah, that would be cool if you could get an eye patch on him too.
Although I feel like if you're a Space Marine wearing an eye patch, you're kind of being a bit of a fucking prick about it.
Well, maybe you haven't had time to go home to the apothecarion and get an implant. Like, it just happened like a minute ago, and I'm dealing with it.
Enough time to fashion an eye patch.
Yeah.
So you're caring about fashion?
I don't want to get, grit in it. In my weeping eye hole.
Well.
I should have put my helmet on and stop whinging.
Maybe it would have happened if you were wearing a helmet, man. Yeah, they're cool.
They are cool. I never thought I'd like some Space Wolf models, but they are good. So yeah, Year of Chaos over. The Year of Space Marines is back, baby.
Yeah.
We got 3 new Space Marine things coming. 4, 5, 6 new Space Marines are on the way.
It's a lot more Space Marine-y than Chaos. Ripperoni. We are going to have to go on a quick break sometime soon. We
are.
also have so much more.
There's so much. Wow, we can check the Warhammer after the break.
We'll be back doing all of those good things.
Oh, you're right, chat. Sorry, there's only 5 Space Marines. One of these is a squat.
Oh.
My mistake.
Oh, no.
I'll never live it down. A shame.
Well, we'll be back in 5 minutes or so. Go get yourself a drink. Have a poop or something. I don't know. Do whatever you like.
See you in 5.
We'll see you soon.
Wait, there's a
Amongst this clutter, there is big kind of wood saws, a spade, butchers, paper, some rope, some gasoline. I don't know how serious criminals you've been, but you would immediately be like,
he's opening a Home Depot.
You would either open a Home Depot, or you'd get rid of a body with this. This looks like
some funny business.
This is some waste management stuff here.
Certainly is.
Have you guys gotten rid of a body before?
Oh, definitely.
I don't know. Maybe I have, maybe I haven't.
Okay.
Who's asking?
Okay, look, as the keeper of arcane lore, your games master, I'm not going to snitch to the in-game police.
Be too careful.
Okay.
Tony, I take doctor confidentiality very seriously.
Okay. Well, yes, we have. And won't say anything more out of this building. Okay?
It looks like the crew of the Tarantula are beginning to be overwhelmed, and more skeletons are pouring on board. You hear this resounding crunch as this colossally huge skeleton, which must be maybe 12 feet tall, full of these just horrible metal spikes, and is wielding what looks like a piece of a mast.
Who's a nice little big man skeleton? I'm sort of like inching away, and I feel like a rope, which is attached to a pulley, which is then comes down, and it's like grab onto the rope, which has the weight, and slice at the rope on the other side so that the one with the weight shoots up.
Exactly as planned. Counterweights fall. If anything, it makes the mast come crashing down even faster. And you are just skyrocketed into the air. But you lose your grip, and then you find yourself plummeting, and you are cast 100 feet off the side of the ship into the rolling blackness of these stormy waves, and is pretty bad.
Yeah. I feel like the red one lingers for too long. Because the blue's a bit more wham bam, thank you, ma'am. Sponsored by, right, Lewis? Our Taki sponsorship.
Oh, bloody hell. Sorry, I made a mistake. I'm not listening to you guys anymore.
Sorry. What'd you do? You'll see.
You've not really been paying attention to the darkness, and roll me a d6.
Oh no. 1.
That's boring. Roll me another d6.
5.
Ooh, that's terrifying. You see 5 of these horrible crab monsters kind of emerging from the water, and one of them has attacked Pisspot. A horrible spiky claw has punched through his back and erupted out of his gut.
Get him, Billy!
and you just run off.
Yay!
Oh, look at
that's
that!
so good.
No, look, I don't even have to do anything.
No hands?
Wow, no hands.
Friggin' easy, dude. So
What a gamer.
They don't even know about me.
Okay, can I defend myself?
No!
Well,
Kill him!
Okay, so yeah, I was suspicious because Nalzi and P-Flax went off together. Nalzi was like, P-Flax, I need to talk to you. No one else is allowed to come, just you and me.
Yeah.
Which is really sus,
No,
right?
it's not.
In the first, because
Me and P-Flax are famously very good friends.
the naughty guy wants to go tell his minion who he is, and so they can make evil schemes together. So I'm always very sus of any two people who want to go together on the first night.
Literally everybody did that.
Period. Let Ben talk for a second.
Objection, Your Honor. Literally everybody did that.
But if you go in a group of three, then it's not sus, right? If you let a third person in, because then at least one of those persons isn't bad.
He is fast as fuck, though, I will say that. You can walk right past him. Just like turn around.
Another maze.
Yeah. And then, yeah. Then if you see a door, you can... Oh, spider behind you! Spider's behind you! You're in the web! Get out! Go! Behind you! Go! Okay. Right, fire exit. You can go to the fire exit door now and you'll be in a different part.
Oh, it's on me now.
So an urban building is like any actual building.
Yes, so...
Okay, so woodcut doesn't count for that.
Neither does the wonders. I don't think neither does the...
Well, does the wall not... Does the wall, like...
I'm pretty sure the wall doesn't count either.
That's going to split my empire, then, the wall, if I can't make the town grow out that direction.
Yeah, but it gives you super cool defensive
build the wall on
bonus.
the outside, Duncan.
You've got to start from the centre.
Well, or you could build buildings out towards where you want to build the wall.
Oh my god. So I basically cut my town in half with this wall, and I can't build on the other side of it.
Correct.
Can I delete the wall?
No, because you can just have that
Probably
external
not.
section be quite rural focused, I think is the way to view it.
Don't worry about it, man.
Right.
Sometimes you just don't know what you're doing and you ruin your game. It's just a thing, I guess. It's just a thing.
You haven't ruined the game by doing that district thing,
it's
Rivian.
ruined.
I know
It's
you're
ruined.
still
I think we
like
should restart.
It was
We
like
need
a
to restart.
write-off when you did that. I know,
Let's
but like,
just restart. Let's just restart, guys. Let's just restart.
What most people don't understand about elephant sex.
Oh my god.
I mean, I don't understand that. That is something I didn't understand. So I guess I have to vote for it.
That makes sense.
I had to use the cum crutch. I had to use.
Get it once.
Cum crutch.
Yeah.
Oh, don't lean on that. Shall we talk about sex now with Derek?
I don't know. That's your decision.
Let's talk about gay sex, Derek. Yeah.
Would you say you're a sexual person? Inappropriate for this day, don't you think? No, I
Oh, God!
In a conversational sense. Okay, well, I'm sure there's plenty of guys that would be happy to answer that. I'm not one of them.
Oh no!
I was joking about gay sex, Derek. It was a joke. Gay sex, Derek.
I'm gonna go.
Oh no! Don't go, Derek.
I really hope that you find what you're looking for.
Sorry, can I get the bill, please?
Please get all of our contestants back for the final pursuit. Big round of applause from the few people in the room who are not our contestants. God, this is a framing challenge. Good luck, Tom.
I feel like I've come to town. Ben!
Tom!
Welcome back, everybody.
We are back. We've almost covered most of those Adepticon reveals.
Yes.
A couple more to go. One is Angron's back to attack Armageddon again. It's time for the 4th War of Armageddon in a galaxy of billions of planets. This one's the one that matters.
It's the best one.
Yeah.
It's got the coolest name.
It does. Armageddon. Now, for some reason, the Armageddon Steel Legion aren't there.
Well, this is just it. If there's no Steel Legion, and kind of realistically, Ben, if there's no orcs, I don't give a shit.
It's not even a Yarrick.
Yeah.
We're not going to do any of Armageddon's greatest hits.
Yeah, like just...
So really, it's just... Oh, you know who is here, though? All the new armies. We've got the World Eaters and the Grey Knights. Everyone who's getting a Codex in the summer is going to Armageddon. You're only allowed to come if your Codex came out in the last 3 months. That's the rule.
Okay.
Yeah, and along with it is the new Grey Knights Codex.
Cool.
Now, I have to admit, I was really expecting Grey Knights to get the Primaris treatment in this edition.
Yeah. Get like a full model update because some of their boys are little baby.
They are tiny. They were smaller than regular Space Marines.
Yeah.
When they came out. They're like real squat. They're really nice. They've got great details, really cool weapon options. They're just very short.
Yeah, some of their proportions do look a little... They suffer from being old.
Yeah, absolutely. And they did one Primaris scale model last time they brought the Codex out. They did one of their characters in big boy scale. And he looked really good. It was a great model. And so what they decided to do instead was to put an upgrade sprue in for the baby carrier.
Hooray!
Everyone's favourite model of the Grey Knights. I can't imagine a worse thing they could have done. All the cool things Grey Knights could be doing. They went for what if we gave him nipple rockets?
Those are like really stubby little rockets, right? Unless he's got big cavities going through his chest.
What? Why? Also, is he in Primaris scale now? He looks like a long boy.
I don't know.
Also, he's got purity written on his fucking chastity
belt.
diaper.
Yeah, what do you want written on your chastity belt? Cleanse, purity, purge, and death?
Yeah. Oh.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, if they were going to do an upgrade sprue for this, like, exosuit, if they'd given it, like, the cockpit, or, do you know what I mean? Like, there's a lot of fan...
Yeah, that make it look better.
Nemesis, Dread, Knight, conversion kit. You know, like this guy. Or this thing. Or this one. There's a lot of them, is kind of my point.
Yeah.
You know, you can replace the baby carrier with a much cooler looking dreadnought thing.
Yeah.
And it looks way better.
I agree.
It
looks less like a baby carrier.
Like, there's some fans have done some amazing work here. There's so many cool options for making this less of a dumb model.
Yeah.
And Games Workshop saw all of this and was like, nah, mate, big pants.
Bigger pants. They loved it when we did it with the Inquisitor courtiers. So let's give this guy big pants too.
And a book.
The book's cool.
Yeah. And a flail. Power flail.
I like a power flail, but I don't want to be on the front of this as it's fucking going around.
Yeah, all the more reason for a cockpit. Right?
Yeah, like get the hell out of there.
Oh, Fruit King Eldurian says only space wolves can have things that fuck.
Oh, it's very true.
That's why he needs to be
very
kept
true.
pure. Oh, just the crushing disappointment Grey Knight players must be feeling.
Well,
you got to wait another 3 or 4 years for your range refresh. Sorry,
yeah.
guys. You don't have a Primarch, so get fucked.
Is this guy a Primarch now? Well, no, they've got what's his name?
Oh, he's better than a Primarch.
Yeah, yeah. Holy shit.
He eats Primarchs for breakfast.
Yeah, the world's coolest boy. Who is he?
Kaldor Drago.
Yeah.
He's still a real old horrible model.
But he's the best. He's the best guy in space, right?
He is the best guy in space. He's got the coolest lore. Do you remember when, like, you were a kid and you wrote your own fan fiction about the coolest guy there ever was? Well, here he is. This guy's so good at being a Grey Knight that he can fight even though he looked like he's pooped his pants. And he's been to the warp, and he's killed Mortarion, and he's killed Fulgrim, and he has never left the warp and never got corrupted, even for a second.
He's the best.
And he did the end times, and he came back again, and he's still the Grandmaster, even though he's not gone back to meet the Grey Knights for thousands of years.
Mm-hmm. That's fine.
And he turns up whenever they need him most, and always wins.
Yeah, Kaldor Drago, best boy. Is what his face is saying to me.
I'm so old.
Oh, my spine. How do I fit into this?
Oh.
What a boy.
One day we'll get a new model for him and newer lore. Which way do you think they'll go with it when they redo him? Will they make him more ridiculous, or will they rein him in a bit?
Ooh. I don't know. I don't know if I've paid that much attention to a lot of the lore. I feel like everything's kind of fairly reined in these days, or like not too fucking wild.
Yeah.
I
feel like they might rein him in. Or they might just take him to the next level. Depends how cool and big his new model is.
Well,
right?
so he's going to get a paragraph of new lore, and it'll just be, he is in the warp, and he has still killed some guys. That's Kaldor Drago. Like, that'll be as much new lore as they get.
How he became Primaris is a mystery.
Boom.
But he did.
He's just big. He was always this way. Don't think about it. Don't think about it.
They won't explain it at all, will they?
Yeah, so no, because literally everyone is going to get one paragraph.
Or they won't redo his model, and he'll get legends, and they'll just be like, no one's seen him. Who knows? He's just gone.
He's gone. He's out of here.
Yeah.
See ya.
We're not writing lore about things that don't have models.
Oh, yeah, exactly that.
Want to know how Yarrick died? Get fucked.
He's gone.
He doesn't have a model, so we ain't telling you.
Well, happy days. Grey Knights. Good boys.
Yeah. See you in a few years, guys.
See you.
I can't wait to see your new models one day. Right. Like now, official Warhammer Old World LARPing gear.
That's cool.
Which is pretty cool. I feel like they've done some good work with lighting and Photoshop here to make it look quite cool. I worry that in real life it won't quite translate this well. Do you know what I mean?
I think the armor stuff looks pretty rad. I feel like the other bits you can probably get unbranded stuff that looks very similar, because a lot of the Empire stuff's based on
Renaissance stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. I bet you could get this exact same setup for half the price. I don't know how much they cost, but they're pretty cool. I mean, I've seen people in this kind of kit before, but it is cool. It's it needs to be tattered more though, right?
I think that's the problem
you
that you get with a lot of like LARPing stuff is like weathering does so much work. It takes it from it being a, BBC 2 fantasy production to, Game of Thrones. Like, it needs to look like it was lived in or something, not everyone's fresh off the shelf. Like, why is your face dirty, but your clothes aren't? What happened there? Just real good washing facilities.
It's tricky, really, because you want to weather it up, but you don't want to, ruin it. Getting that weathering just right, so you haven't literally just rolled in a muddy puddle.
Yeah, well, even that doesn't look like it has been worn or is weathered. Yeah, no, it's something that like
There's an art
always
to it,
like
isn't there?
have a you can always tell, or even if you can't tell, your brain can tell.
Yeah, that's true.
Who's the last guy? I didn't even look at this stuff. He's cool.
I feel like they've done something to that metal. I feel like there's some after work to make it look more metallic than it really is. Maybe it is just metal.
I like his shoe.
Ooh, that shoe is fun.
I don't know. I feel like that looks kind of soft.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking. I mean, the angles look soft, so it looks kind of foamy, but the reflections are very metallic.
But then, it does look like it's kind of polished metal in parts.
Yeah, that's why it just looks odd to me. The softness, but the shininess of it doesn't add up. So I'm not sure what's going on there. Confusing. They've non-metallic metalled it.
Wow.
Well, so you've got to look at him at just the right angle.
Yeah. If he moves at all, just the whole thing just turns apart. Do you have other boys? Oh no. Okay,
it's cool though. I like it.
Very cool.
We've got some Golden Demon winners.
Who's very pretty. Congratulations.
I mean, mainly I like to look at these for the conversions.
Yeah.
Because the paint jobs are always amazing.
Oh, God, for sure.
And it kind of goes without saying, right? They're all amazing painters, and it's kind of hard to pick which one's the best. But sometimes there's some very cool conversions that are even more fun to appreciate. The dioramas are always cool as well.
Yeah, pretty fun.
There was one. Oh, that's fun. Tuesday Cult.
Yeah, that looks ace.
Yeah, I like that. Oh, man.
Hooray!
He's having the best time.
Wow.
Straight through the ribbons.
No.
The styles are very different, aren't they? Some people going for real comic book style, some more realistic.
They look like they're having the best time.
They do, don't they? Just running free through the steps.
Bok, bok, bok.
Bok, bok.
Whoa.
Octo Friend.
Octo Friend is really stealing the show there.
He really is.
Love them.
Octo Friend and the elves.
Oh, I do like that model.
Yeah. Is that what the model... It's not always a bird, is it? I thought he was on a dragon.
No, there is the big birdo. Because there's the two different ones. One doesn't have a bird hat and the other one does.
Oh, okay. There you go. One of each. I haven't looked at these before, so I'm just sort of skimming through. That guy.
Wow.
I love this guy. Is that conversion or is that a real model? I don't remember him.
I feel like that's a real model. That's one of the ones that they... Is that the new boy they got? He's the announcer for... He's the dude that reads out all of Cetra's names.
Like the endless list of titles.
Yeah.
That's cool. Lots of ailerons.
Kaboom! It's painted really nicely.
Really nicely, yeah.
All of this stuff is...
Of course. Yeah, it is.
Painted so fucking well.
Oh, that's cool. I like the backdrop.
Yeah.
The buildings and everything. That's really cool. This is what I always say. This is what you need for epic scale stuff. Some tiny buildings and boys to put it in perspective.
Yeah, so it actually feels big because then you're suddenly like, oh shit, God, that thing is massive.
Oh, that's pretty cool as well.
Holy fuck.
Cornet Wrecking Ball Titan.
Fucking rad.
The posing's awesome.
Oh, he likes his horse.
Oh. Had to be a sad horse in the mix, didn't they? It's been like last year was the year of sad horses.
Yeah. It's like, what's the story here? Because that horse, has he got stuck on these rocks and the guy's trying to help him down? Come on, bud, you could get off those stones.
I think they're just having a moment.
Yeah, but the horse is stood in like a weird place.
That's true. We have to assume that
Or is the horse backing away?
Oh, he doesn't like it.
He's like asserting dominance.
Bad touch.
No, he's like, maybe. You well, listen to me. Take it easy, DJ.
Oh, I like this.
That looks amazing.
Raising the flag.
Does that one have a little baby?
Oh, baby.
Does he have a little? Is he a
little disgusting Xenos baby?
He does have a little baby.
Turns out Genestealer cultists love their children too.
Yeah.
They're willing to fight and die for their children. Who's the monster now?
Well, you don't want the baby to miss Ascension Day, do you?
No.
That'd
The
be
Star
so
Gods
sad.
are coming, guys.
The Star Gods are on their way. And you're going to love it, little baby. Oh, no. Wow, they actually put like a little gem in there.
Yeah, all of them have that.
That's cool.
I love that Aberrant's just in VR going, oh my God!
Oh, this is the best! So realistic!
I can feel the flag, guys!
Yeah, these guys are ace. Cool boys. Oh my God, and look, the squigs.
The Squig Stampede.
Dude. Oh, fuck! Yeah.
Yeah, bad day to Gobbo.
Bad day to Gobbo indeed. Oh, that's fucking ace.
That is cool. It's good movement.
Yeah, holy shit. I like that a lot. Oh, they're both doing the just doing a little wizard fight.
wars. Yeah, it's perfect. Look at this guy. He's grabbing its tentacles.
That's fun.
Swinging it round.
That's cool. I like that.
Oh, these are cool.
Oh my God, these are painted really nicely.
Yeah. Big pig.
Whoa.
Does he normally look like that? Is that sculpted?
No, that looks sculpted. That whole thing looks like it'd be a bigger scale, right?
It's been sculpted in sexy scale.
Ooh, hello there. Yeah, just wait until that chest armor comes off and there's some big old titties there.
Oh my God, there's so much. We can't look at it all properly, unfortunately, because we just don't have the time. I feel like this is backwards.
Josh Orkbutt.
Is that his real name?
That can't be your real name.
Do you think he was like, what's your name? He's looking around the room.
Orkbutt. What the hell? Oh my God.
Oh shit, look, it's a gaming table.
Yeah. Like
I hadn't realised.
Little game of 40k.
Oh, more birdos. Popular model. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Pow.
Very well done.
What else we got? We got more Necromunda boys.
Ooh.
You forgot your boot.
Oh.
Yeah,
well, you couldn't tell anyone because he's fucking got a gag.
Oh, yeah, shit. Sucks to be him. This guy is the 40k version of Sleaze Bagano.
Yeah. Hey, you want my USB stick?
Yeah. And therefore, I love him.
Ah!
Oh, God, it's all padlocked on and everything.
Oh, my God. Okay.
God, sucks
cool.
to be that guy. Oh, did you see the April Fools?
Yeah. I was like, this is actually kind of cool.
You can buy your own Kragnos Rock.
I think it's kind of fun.
Would you buy one if it were real?
No, because they'd cost £250 or something.
What if it was like 30 quid?
If it was 30 quid, honestly, I might.
Yeah.
I think 30 quid is...
Did I nail it? The exact most you would pay?
Yeah, I feel like to buy a thing, just like a thick plastic plastic guy. You'd have to paint it yourself, obviously. But,
Obviously.
Yeah, I think 30 quid. Kind of. I think you could draw me in.
All right, that's the price.
But
although you'd struggle to even 3D print one, wouldn't you?
Oh my god, it'd be so big. It'd be so big.
Nice. That's fun. That's how you know you're a hero. If you got a rock to stand on.
Yeah.
Makes you stand out.
And I wouldn't wear a helmet.
Of course not. Heroes don't wear helmets. There's a big flamer.
Chaos Knight?
Yeah, it's got to be a Chaos Knight, right? Because look at the scale of that stud on the arrow. It's big.
Big.
It's at least Dreadnought size.
Very big.
Yeah.
Cool. Cool boy.
Tarantula rockets.
Were these not already in the game?
No, they are now, though.
Cool.
Tell you what, though, it's fun. This presumably would fit right on top of the whirlwind.
Oh.
So instead of the Heresy era whirlwind that's got those weird like triangles.
Yeah, I don't like those triangles.
You can just stick one of these bad boys on it and go for the retro look.
Sounds much more cool. But I want the little man's head in there.
Yeah, you'll have to give it.
I want
Look,
to fire rockets.
they've replaced him with AI.
Oh no, no!
Abominable intelligence.
Oh god.
Yeah, you got to swap that out for little head poking out. You can take the one off for the land speeders.
Ooh.
Brother Tinnitus.
Oh, okay, great. Oh yeah, man. Sweet. Cool.
There's new dices. Did you see them?
I did.
Hot pink dice.
I love the hot pink. I love the square edges.
They're so fleshy looking.
I'm in.
Yeah.
I'm into that. I think these are nice dice. I wish I liked the Emperor's Children logo a little bit more, but I like the pink and black. I think it's cool.
It's high contrast. It fits the theme of the army, and it looks fucking sick.
Yeah.
I love it. These are some of my favorite dice of the year.
Very cool. You did a great job here. Well done. Good job.
Yeah.
I'm in.
They look delicious.
Yeah.
I think we should do a dice edibility ranking.
Oh my god.
How edibly delicious do the dice look?
Well, they have to look like gummies or candy, right?
All those cheese dice.
Cheese dice.
The yellow cheese blocks.
Are delicious. I'm in.
Mm-hmm. And then all of those horrible metallic swirly ones.
Oh god.
Yuck.
Yeah, I feel like most dice. There's only like 3 tiers, really.
Yeah.
You'd eat it, and like definitely not.
Yeah, that's true.
But cool.
That's it. That was all I wanted on this page, I think. And there's some more Golden Demons. I just really liked this one.
Oh, that's cool. That's old school. I love that.
Because it's just like the old Eldar Codex.
Yeah.
Artwork. Now, not only have they managed to pose, sculpt, and paint it, like these look exactly like the artwork.
Yeah.
And that's not what the models look like.
No,
like,
for sure.
They have super sculpted these and then painted them beautifully. This is fucking awesome. I mean, look, here's the
can
artwork.
you actually do a kill team of one of each?
No, in Kill Team at the moment, you can only have Dire Avengers, Scorpions, and Banshees.
Okay.
They haven't, because the other ones weren't available in plastic when the rules
Right.
came out. Maybe at some point they'll let you do a combined.
Yeah, because I'd love it if you could do that as a kill team.
Oh yeah, just six aspect warriors, one of each. That would be
It
awesome.
would be so fucking cool.
I would build that.
Yeah, because like you can paint each one completely differently.
Yeah, but they'd still fit the vibe.
Yeah, exactly. Like a bit like a Spire gang or something.
Yeah. If you really wanted to, you could do the undersuits like the same color or something to like tie them together.
Yeah, I think you could have like a vague running theme. I don't know if I'd even care that much. I think like they're clearly all Eldar and would be a cool look.
I just think this is like such a not only like awesome homage, but done so well.
Yeah, no, it's done incredibly. I am very, very impressed. Well done.
Yeah, I love it.
Good job.
I mean, obviously they're all good, but that one stuck out to me. I like this guy.
Oh, that looks ace.
Very cool. Are there any other standouts? I mean, that guy's pretty cool.
Ooh.
Now you know what? I believe he had like a greater demon maybe possessing this boy.
Yeah.
Because he looks like there's something going on with him.
Yeah. Holy
You know what I
shit.
mean?
Like, no, that would make complete sense.
That's how you do it, guys.
Is that the Inquisitor?
Oh, it might be. Yeah, the old Inquisitor scale guy in power armor. Could well be. Yeah, I mean they're all just really good. You can't argue with that. And that's it. That's all the official Warhammer news.
Wow.
I do have one bit of lore that I thought you needed to know, Tom.
Tell me, Ben.
I read it on the Reddit. Remember Fabius Bile?
Fabulous Bile, yeah.
Fabulous Bile. He's got exciting new lore.
Tell me.
Which one of these 3 models do you think fucks? Is it Fabio Bile himself? Is it his little goblin helper?
Mm-hmm.
Or is it his exciting mecha-armed backpack?
Oh my god, okay. I feel like if he's in The Emperor's Children, Fabius Bile, he don't have time to fuck. He's doing science.
He's a busy boy.
I think you'd want to encourage... Would you want your boys fucking? I don't know if you do want that. But I feel like backpack is a bait. But I think the... Who's his backpack fuck, though? Him? Because then he would count as having sex too.
Oh, that's true.
And I don't think they're going to say that his backpack is like molesting people. I don't know, maybe his guys do have like little fuck orgies. I think that's fun. Little gas mask boy.
It's the backpack.
His backpack. Who's his backpack fucking?
We don't know, right? So apparently in his book, someone is just like, his backpack's called like the Sergion or something like that. It's got like a name. And they're just like, one of his assistants is talking to him and saying, it's mated again. And Fabius Bile's just like, oh, really? Okay, sure. Like, I didn't know it could do that, but whatever. And then just carries on.
But by saying it's mated again means it's already mated before.
Yeah. So there's no more information other than it's reproduced itself.
Okay.
Through fucking. And we don't know with what or how.
Okay.
And Fabius didn't know it could do that, but is fine with it doing it.
But by them saying it's mated again and him being fine with that.
I don't know. I love that it's not explained. I just love that this fucking weird, creepy mecha arm thing just goes and fucks and there's no more information about that. Chaos finds a way.
I feel like I would be more concerned.
But now he's got a spare backpack.
Yeah, but you have to wear that.
Yeah. Maybe he's excited to, find a new experience.
Maybe.
As the Emperor's Children like that, don't they? They love to find new experiences.
Oh. But knowing that it's thinking and it's alive and it can fuck.
Yeah. I wouldn't want it behind me, honestly.
Yeah.
I want to keep it where I can see it.
And also, yeah, it's got, a lot of very pointy things, all very near my face. Like really near my face. Wow.
That made me chuckle. I thought about turning it into a Lawhammer or Your Hammer, but then I was like, no, it's beautiful on its own.
Great. No, that's perfect. Wow.
Maybe he cloned it from a Space Wolf.
Oh, okay, sure, yeah. He put the balls of a Space Wolf into it. And
then it just fucked.
It has to fuck. Sure. Okay, great. Cool. Okay.
What a guy.
My backpack fucks.
Kind of wild. Do you want to go outside of the box, Tom?
I would love that.
So, Corvus Belly are doing new Warcrow models, which I've been meaning to learn about Warcrow, find out more about it, because it's their fantasy skirmish game.
Okay.
And the models are kind of cool. But I don't know enough about it to have an opinion yet.
Yeah, they look okay.
Spanish infantry from Perry Miniatures.
I like their trousers a lot.
Like their little sleeping caps.
Their hats are great. Their trousers are good. They're wearing pajamas.
This uniform is wild. Who decides who gets top hat and who gets Ebenezer Scrooge nightcap and who gets bicorn? Like, is there a hat hierarchy here?
Which one are you going for?
I think I want top hat.
Top hat is cool.
That's the coolest one.
But a little sleeping cap looks very cozy.
It does, doesn't it? I don't know if I want that in Spain, though, right? I want the brim to like keep the sun off.
But have a lovely siesta. Already have your sleeping hat on. Perfect.
This is true. This guy's got umbrella.
That's great.
He's holding his gun upside down.
Oopsie.
These guys are a ragtag bunch.
These guys are awesome. I love them. Like, as we have been doing more turnip, instantly I'm just like, I want some of these to make some turnip boys
Yeah,
out
I feel
of.
like you don't even need to convert them all that much.
Yeah, like they look perfect. Like really, really good. Big fan.
Just having the napping cult.
Yeah. Yeah, the sleepy boys.
Yeah.
Sweet. Great.
Nice.
Perfect.
Good job, guys. Victorian Miniatures got a cool commissar. He's just counting his spare change while he guns down some heretics.
Oh, it's kind of a cool vibe. It's getting very close.
Yeah, I like the goggles.
Yeah, that's fun. Oh, is it meant to be like the was it like the Turkish?
Oh, it's got that same energy.
Because he had the gun in his pocket.
Yeah, what was his name? Because is his first name similar to that guy's name?
Maybe.
Because
I was just trying to think, like, what? Who's like the famous character or something that has pocket?
Yeah, there it is. It's Yusuf.
Nice.
It's him,
Okay.
but as a commissar.
Cool.
Nice. Just so casual.
Love it. Rad. He's fun.
Love it. Rebel Commandos. One of them's a fishman.
He's cool.
And Scout Troopers.
I do like the Scout Troopers.
Yeah, they're a good look. I feel bad for their tiny little pistols, so.
That's fine. Better for scouting with.
Sure. New Halo miniatures. I don't remember these guys.
Like, I didn't really play all that much Halo, and I don't remember there being big gorilla orcs.
No. Where are the elites?
Were they a thing?
That's all anyone cares about. The elites were the coolest.
Okay.
They're from Infinity. They're not from Infinity. That is from Halo. Oh, Halo Infinity was a game. Sorry, I thought you were talking about Infinity Miniatures game.
Oh.
I never played Halo Infinity.
I didn't either.
All right.
The gorillas killed the elites. Really?
But they're so much lamer.
Okay.
All right. They've been put. This is like the third week in a row they've been telling us about Elden Ring board game.
It's out.
It's not new. Stop trying to pretend that it's new. Drunk Grots.
Hooray! Happy boys.
Hey, look great. Oh my god, that guy's gonna blow.
Uh-oh. Oh, buddy.
Look out.
He had too much fungus brew. Oopsie poopsie.
And this guy's here.
He's got like weird proportions. Does it feel like he's got little stubby arms?
He does, yeah. Yeah, he doesn't look quite right. Oh, I spoiled it. What's new in Vietnam? It's Elephant Riders.
Holy shit! Oh,
it's
we've
the
been
best day.
waiting for this for so long.
Was this a big thing? I guess it's just for transport, but even then, is that quicker than walking?
Oh my god, that like, what is that boy doing? That looks like an awful way to be sat on top of.
Dangle your legs off.
Like having to be like up high, just balancing right on the top. That sounds fucking terrifying.
Yeah. Whoa.
Jeez.
Okay. Yeah, I definitely want to be this guy with his legs down. It's way easier to balance.
Oh my god. That's why he's holding on. even just holding onto that tiny little rail. Do you want to be in that position? Fuck no. You've got so far to fall.
That's crazy.
That's terrifying. Jeez.
That's it for that new. But there's another one. There's another outside of the box.
What? Well, we've already peeked. Oh,
StarCraft. Oh, so I found out a bit more about this. We heard a little bit a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah.
It's confirmed to be a 32 mil scale miniatures game.
Okay.
But it will still have tanks in it.
Okay.
They're just going to have to be fucking enormous. So I don't know how many vehicles you're going to get. But I thought that was interesting.
Okay. What's the biggest thing that they're putting in?
They said they confirmed there is a siege tank model.
Okay.
And it's going to have to be not to scale.
Because I guess, like, if it's sort of, super heavy tank.
Yeah, it's going to have to be about as big as a super heavy.
Yeah, which I think kind of is fine.
Maybe. I don't know. It's just not what I think of when I think of StarCraft. Is like, because surely you're going to have, 20 models? Tops?
Yeah.
I don't know. It's odd. I guess they wanted to have the characters. They wanted to have cool collectible character models.
Well, that's it. Because if you were to suddenly do it at 10 mil...
or 15 or something.
You can't show off the characters nearly as well.
Yeah.
And the bigger you go, then suddenly you don't get so many of the units, and it isn't as mass battle.
Yeah. And the Halo miniatures game flopped, and that was in 10 or 15 mil.
Right, okay.
So maybe they were like, people don't want that.
Yeah, you want 28 mil, 34 mil, whatever. Okay.
I don't know. It feels weird. I feel like you're not going to get half the units in the game.
Oh my god, yeah.
And even if you do, it's going to be fucking dumb. Like, I don't know how they're going to maintain the rough equivalent power level. Do you know what I mean? Because, you need a mob of, 30 Marines to run up against, 4 Stalkers, 5 Stalkers kind of thing. Do you know what I mean? Like, the equivalent power levels is... I can't imagine that translating into miniatures appropriately.
But do you have it more like, a bit like whatever, like older Warhammer, like armor values and things like that, and suddenly your marauders or whatever they're called, you're using those to be actually fighting stalkers, and there's more anti-tank and anti-personnel.
But then how big's this Marauder going to be? Because if a regular Terran Marine is 32 mil, so slightly bigger than a Primaris, then is a Marauder going to be like a Dreadnought?
I feel like it'd be...
Or like a Terminator?
Oh, the Centurions. That sort of size is kind of how I would picture them, compared to a Marine. Maybe?
Yeah. I guess I just need to see them.
Yeah.
I just don't know. It feels like you're going to either have very small armies or way too many models on the board. Neither of which I'm super happy with.
I feel like they're going to have to just completely readjust the power levels as well. What are they even going to put in for the Zerg?
Hydras, Roaches.
I guess you can have a Queen.
They'll have most of the spellcasters will work. What are they called? All the tunnely things. The wormy thing and the blobby guy, spooges, infestors.
Oh, okay, sure, yeah. The ones that came in later.
Yeah. But I mean, the Zerg flyers make more sense at that scale, having a Mutalisk.
Yeah, I guess Mutalisks actually would work. You couldn't get an Ultralisk. Those things are meant to be like Godzillas, right?
Yeah.
They're so big.
Yeah, that'd be insane. That'd be bigger than a Titan. I don't know. They'll probably mess around with the scale, I guess.
Like true scale.
Because even in the video game, the units aren't in the right scale.
No, at all. Yeah, because I think it was only in There we go. Like
Holy
it's
shit.
like there's a cutscene in
Yeah, where like
StarCraft 2.
one like what are they called? A Viking mech tries to like land and machine gun everyone.
And like these things are like kaiju sort of size, whereas I kind of always just pictured them beforehand, just like he's like a big boy.
Yeah, I've always
goes along.
I imagined him to be bigger than a Carnifex, but like smaller than a Titan.
Yeah, for sure. Well, I kind of just pictured it as the scale that they are in the game.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's the size of like a tank.
yeah, like a Land Raider. Like you've got a big
Yeah.
boom and like some boys running around.
So I guess since the game's already fucked with the scale, they've got kind of free range to do what they like.
Yeah, I feel like they probably will.
But
well, I'd be curious to see what it looks like when they come out. Like, I'd like some boys. I like a lot of these units.
yeah, I just think at that kind of scale, like you're gonna have so few models on the board, or you're gonna have so many models at such a big scale, it's gonna look terrible. I don't know. I can't imagine being happy with either. Either lots of models and it looks like shit because there's a million large models, or so few models that it doesn't even feel like StarCraft anymore.
Yeah.
I guess I'll wait and see.
Yeah.
Some more drop ships. Looks like a pleasure cruise kind of liner.
Yeah, it's kind of cool. I kind of like it.
Hmm.
I like the gradient on the paint job.
Yeah, very nicely done.
I don't know about those guys.
No, I've never liked these guys. Super battle droid.
These guys look cool.
They are pretty cool.
What are they doing new?
So they're doing basically a new, they're re-releasing Legion. So
Right.
lots of the units are getting repackaged, doing a rules overhaul, and apparently getting more models in the box for like less money.
Ooh.
They're trying to like really relaunch it because it's moved from Fantasy Flight to Atomic Mass Games.
Right, okay.
So Atomic Mass Games took over all the miniatures games from Fantasy Flight because they're both owned by Asmodee.
Right.
They moved them over and they killed X-Wing and Armada,
Mm-hmm.
but they're doubling down on Legion, which is kind of wild because they're also making Shatterpoint. And you think those two would like cannibalize each other more.
I guess like not from. I've never played Shatterpoint. I've never played Legion, but I feel like they're quite different games, despite the fact that they're
They
both
are.
Star Wars models.
They are very different games.
If they retooled the battle droid sprue and made them not fucking
10 million parts,
literally, not an exaggeration, every battle droid is about 10 million parts.
Yeah.
And when you have to build a horde of them,
Yeah.
Jesus, Shatterpoint modules are larger.
Yeah, a little bit, not by much.
A little bit. We
checked earlier.
We compared earlier.
But,
But I just want to see. I'd love to make a battle droid army, but I want to not have to spend 1,000 years building those models. I would happily let them be.
Well, you could do them in Shatterpoint. Every model in the game is one model per base, except for Ewoks and battle droids, which are 3 models on one base.
Yeah, they're cool.
Which I think is a nice way of making them complete garbage without having a billion like units on the board.
Yeah, it makes them seem shitter. Like, no, I like that. I like that as a vibe.
So yeah, the Kings of War are now doing like smaller scale kind of combat patrol size battles.
Sure. Yeah, I think it probably has worked well for Games Workshop. So
it's a lower barrier of entry, right?
Yeah.
Some evil flamers.
They're cool.
Tunnel rats rule.
Although being both identically dressed, suddenly makes them look far less chaotic and like
way more
someone
uniform.
is very much like, this is the fixed uniform.
Yeah.
Spikes on right shoulder,
Good
padding on
point.
left.
Yeah, you want to mix that up a bit, don't you? I like the welding mask.
Yeah, welding mask, spike mohawk.
Yeah.
Fucking cool vibe. Big fan. I like that a lot. The spiky shin pad's great.
And then a tech boy.
It's kind of fun. I kind of like it.
And like a preach.
Oh.
Kind of cool.
She looks pretty good. Like, not too fucking horny.
Not horny. Very restrained for...
Yeah, exclusive who often get very horny with their models.
And, he's kind of cool. He's got like
Uruk High
vibes. Yeah. It's really Lord of the Rings.
It's like, it's like an Uruk. He's got the Uruk, the Berserker sword.
You're right. And the
mask.
Helm.
Yeah.
I'm interested to see what else they do to go along with it.
Wow. Okay, it's cool. I like it.
Uruk Knight.
That's fun.
And a crane. Battle crane.
But Ben.
What, Tom?
How big is it?
I don't, there's no way of knowing.
I don't know why they've got rid of the dog. Why are they not?
Did we make fun of the dog too much?
We were making fun of it. We love the dog. Shit.
I mean, the dog must be so small. This must be gigantic.
Oh.
It's so big that we can't see the dog.
So teeny tiny.
Or the background is a single dog hair.
Whoa. Wow. It's like a Whoville. These whole battles take place on a single hair of a dog. Wow. Okay. Incredible.
So, we've narrowed it down to one of two scales.
Yeah. God, like wild. Incredible.
And more 10mm all the games, guys.
Okay.
And Battle Truck.
Those 10mm. Wow.
15? I can't remember.
Yeah, no.
Oh no, they're like
they're
12, I think.
Oh,
I think to just to fuck everyone over with, got to buy all your buildings and guys from scratch.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like Battle Car.
That's cool.
That's fun.
Just all the guns.
Yeah.
Great.
Battle Taxi.
I'd still rather have the elephant.
I thought this was cute and worth looking at. A Lego Hobbit hole.
Ooh.
Kind of fun.
That is cool.
I wish they'd done a slightly different shade of green. I know that's traditional Lego grass green, but much of it is quite a lot.
Like a more olive green or something. They're very cute.
Yeah, it's cute, isn't it? You get all the hobbitses.
Oh. That's fun.
I like it.
Oh my god.
It's quite
well, there's all the things.
Yeah, these have been out for a while. The Rivendell and the
I've not seen them before.
Barad-dûr.
Just want to see
Came out like a year or two ago.
It's me, Gollum. So he speaks, right?
I think got the mouth of Sauron as well.
Yeah.
I didn't notice him before.
It's kind of fun.
Looks cute. So they know the audience now. They know that kids aren't buying Lord of the Rings stuff, so they're aiming them at adults with mega sets. These 3 Lego sets are really expensive because they're thousands of
Oh my
pieces.
god, yeah. Holy fuck, yeah, these aren't for kids. This is
for nerds like us.
Yeah, like, hey, you saw that when you're a kid, now you have you're, in your mid-30s, you might have some expendable cash.
Mm-hmm.
Buy fucking toys.
They know what they're doing.
Is that meant to be gore bag and Shag?
Scum tried to knife me.
Scum tried to knife me.
Is it that guy?
Yeah, Shagrat and Gorebag. Those two, the Uruk and the Orc. I hope so. Well, I guess they're in a different tower.
That's a different tower, yeah.
Well, I guess he wasn't actually.
Oh, I don't know where he was hanging out.
He was at the Black Gate.
Yeah, but where was he before that? He got sent out specifically to rile up the goodies.
Yeah, you go and taunt them.
I mean, he had the shirt.
Yeah.
So he must have either he was at the tower with those guys or someone took it to him, right?
Yeah.
Because they stripped it off of Frodo.
But they took him off. They took that off in these guys' tower.
Yeah, Cirith Ungol.
That's it.
Is that the one?
So actually, why is Sauron here? Also, Sauron doesn't even look like this at this stage.
Well, in the hang on. In the movie, he's an eyeball, but I think in the book he has got his form back.
Right.
And is just hanging out because he tortures Gollum, and Gollum's like, "I saw him. He's got 9 fingers."
Whoa.
So it's pretty much confirmed that he's just like chilling.
Just hanging out. Okay.
Oh, apparently you see an Uruk run out of the tower with the shirt and take it to Barad-dûr.
Oh. Very cool. Oh, they look great.
Love it. A little bit of Lego. I thought this was worth mentioning. There's a Game Found fundraiser for a new sci-fi game called Xeogenesis.
Mm-hmm.
I would have ignored it if not for the fact that it is been developed by Andy Chambers and Gav Thorpe.
Okay.
Which I thought was worth mentioning, who are both 40K veterans. They worked on second through 4th or 5th edition of 40K, and they're teaming up for a new game about anime robots.
Okay, all right. That one's very much...
I don't love the style myself. It's a bit too slick.
Yeah. I'm not entirely sold. But cool. I like the look of him. He's
Yeah, wish they were a bit more clunky like that. That's just how I prefer my mechs.
Yeah, like a clunkus.
Mm-hmm. And this looks kind of cool. If they looked a bit more like this. I don't know. I like Titanfall. I played that again recently. So if they were a bit more Titanfall-y, I'd be into that.
Yeah, they're cool. They're a good look. They're a good look, Ben. Good look.
Anyway, just thought I'd give that a shout out. Adepticon previewed a bunch of Star Wars stuff, including...
You're moving past cool...
I was going to a bigger picture of it, but yes, that made me laugh. General Grievous's fucking goofy leg wheel.
Do you get the Honkosaurus as well?
To chase him around with. Whoop, 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 whoop. That scene is what... When I think of the prequels being kind of dumb... That's the scene my brain goes to.
Really?
Of a big Honkosaurus whooping, chasing a... So it's a space wizard on a bird dinosaur chasing a cyborg in a mechano wheel that sprouts legs.
Yeah.
And you're just like, what am I watching? What is this?
Just the best. That's the best thing ever.
Whoop, whoop.
And then he gets shot and falls and dies.
Yeah, he gets his heart melted or something.
No, the Whooposaurus.
Oh, the Whooposaurus.
Because they Order 66.
Yeah.
Kapow! And
woo. Yeah, who knows what happens to Whooposaurus? He falls 1,000,000 feet into an inch of water. And...
Yeah, well, you never see him again.
No, but Obi-Wan survived the fall.
Yeah, he's fine.
And Whooposaurus had feathers, so he could probably survive a bit more.
Maybe. I don't know. I feel like that hit came in pretty fucking close to him.
That's true.
Shit. Okay, well, kind of... It makes me want that droid army even fucking more, Ben.
Because of Battle Wheel.
Because Battle Wheel... I think having your leader driving around like that is so fucking cool. And him on a battlefield... swinging 2 lightsabers, doing these rad drive-bys, like you're playing Mountain Blade, just farming the edge of the crowd.
Yeah.
Sounds awesome. That sounds so fucking cool.
Okay. I think these are just fun alt art cards for winning tournaments.
Okay. Oh, that's fun.
Literally any new models. Battle droids, already saw those. We got Mando and Boba. We got the IG brothers.
Sweet, that's cool. I like the IG brothers. That's fun.
And Space Truck.
I really like that space car. Just the space
like a Winnebago.
Yeah. I want Elan Sleaze Bagano and some dude broken down in the desert making death sticks. Be fucking ace.
I don't know how many of these are actually new or just repackaged for the new update. Because I know for a fact this Mando model is the old Mando.
Right, okay.
And obviously the space truck is the same old model. So I think a lot of these are just repackages.
Sure. Wait, so they just alternate... Oh, okay.
So 2 different, the younger and older version of her, with different points values.
Man, those IGs are... One has a thing on his back, and squats a little.
Yeah, they are hard to tell apart.
They're very similar.
I would definitely paint one of them with a different coloured bandolier or something like that.
Yeah. I don't know if I'd even bother painting the second one. Because you're only using one of them at once, right? If they're...
No, because they're not IG-88.
Oh,
remember,
are they
there's
not?
a different IG in the Mando.
Right.
The one who wants to self-destruct all the time.
IG 80...
69.
69.
Fucking sex bot.
Sure. I thought there was only like 6 of them or something, right?
I'd have no idea.
86.
I mean, there must be at least 88 of them.
Well, that makes sense. That would make sense.
IG-1, though, it's just a bucket.
Oh, he sounds great. Just with Sharpie written on the front of it.
Yeah.
The,
swing at enemy.
Okay, I like that. I'm down.
These are cool. They're customizable officers and agents, so I guess they come with a few different parts. And you can
That is fun.
make your own Angor. And
We could make a Commandant Angor and a Commandant Bedgar.
Yeah.
Amazing. Love it.
Yeah, generic Jedi as well.
That's really fun. That's cool. I like that.
And all your accessories.
Whoa,
And cards.
so many cards and accessories. Did they ever release the Ewoks for this? Because I remember they previewed them.
Yeah, I'm pretty
but
sure.
Did Fantasy Flight kind of get bought out before they ever got released?
Oh, they must be out, surely. New starter sets for all the factions.
Oh, that's like a really cool little army.
Yeah. I think they did retool the B1 battle droids.
Really?
I believe so. Let me find out how many parts they come in now.
I want the RTLW how many bits thing, because if that number was like 18 quadrillion, then they'd be like, oh, okay, they're using the old sprues.
Yeah. Is this the old one or the new one?
I
Because
think that's
too
the old
many
one.
bits.
That's too many bits for me. 2020. That's a 1,000 years ago.
Not even these ones. That's not too bad, actually.
That's sort of not too terrible. Have they released?
Oh, filter by date. That's a good idea.
Tools.
Where's tools?
Is that one? Or is it more? Tools.
Ah. Past year. I don't know when they redid them. Still looks like a lot of fucking bit. Although these might just be like second-hand ones of the old.
Yeah, like a lot of this is like eBay listings.
Unclear.
Oh, they're cool.
Oh, I like the one with the little hollow scanner.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, these are 3D prints.
Depends how fragile they are.
Because otherwise you could just print them all, baby.
Oh my
Broken
God.
down droids.
Cool.
There's an episode of Rebels where they
Female battle droid.
Oh my God, they got
Female.
boobs.
What the heck?
Fuck's sake. Why do you have to make everything sexy?
My goodness. My battle droids have titties.
Just as George Lucas intended.
Yeah, he didn't have the technology at the time, but they'll go back and they'll add.
Society wasn't ready.
They'll add tits to my battle droids. Okay. Well, if they do a better sprue, I would buy that box.
Right. Well, we'll find out when it comes out. How many parts per model is your cutoff?
I don't know. 5. Maybe 6. I want the body and legs to be one piece. Ideally, the head as well. But I feel like the head, you're on a slightly different axis here. That you need that might be a separate bit.
Yeah.
I just don't want too many.
No, I get that. I totally get that.
If I have to build 30 of them.
They're doing themselves a disservice by not putting them all on the back.
Yeah. Yeah, because I was originally thinking like, oh, sweet. It's like 10 dudes, 4 of those guys, 2 of them.
Actually, you
a
get like
character.
twice as much as that.
Yeah. Yeah, holy shit.
Oh my god, on the old sprues, that each head was 2 pieces.
Yeah. Like, this is it. Like, the sprues are fucking insanity.
Wowzers. Zoom and enhance.
Oh my god. Oh god.
Too much. Oh my god.
Like, front and back of head. Thing with separate legs. Arms lining up holding the guns. Backpacks. But, like, some of their backpacks were, like, 2-part backpacks, so they had different aerials or something.
Ugh.
It was, like, too many bits. I want the bodies and the legs to be all together, and the head to be one piece. Then I'd probably be fine.
Fair enough. What else we got? There's a bunch of new Marvel models, but these aren't as fun or exciting. I don't think I know any of them. Phoenix is kind of fun. I like anything that comes with its own little markers.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, they've got some really nice posing going on.
Yeah, the models are nice. Oh,
Spider Pig.
That's
Spider
fun.
Ham, and Noir Boy.
Okay,
cool. Wow, I don't know any of these. Cool. And then some new Shatterpoint minis. Kit Fisto, everyone's favourite.
Okay.
He's coming in. Krennic, that's a cool model.
I like Krennic.
Yeah, we looked at these recently, didn't we? All the Andor guys. Some terrain. Oh, a little dragon.
Who's that guy?
Some clones, some weird aqua droids. Fishman!
Sharkman? I don't remember him.
No. So I've seen a clip from the Clone Wars where water droids swim. That's what
Okay.
these guys are. I didn't know there was a Sharkman, though.
Cool.
And a Squid Boy.
Okay.
And a fucking trident, because of course he has.
Yeah. So they're the ones, they live with the fish, the Admiral Akbars, and they hate each other, right?
Oh, of course. Yeah. Okay. Well, then they're my sworn enemies.
Oh.
As fish lips. I have to choose between fish lips and Sharkman.
No.
Torn between 2 worlds.
Oh, God. They could never be friends, despite the fact they both love water.
Shit.
Oh, it's Titus Pullo.
Titus Pullo. R.I.P. And zombie stormtroopers.
That's cool.
She's an evil witch who makes zombie stormtroopers.
No.
I kind of like that. That's cool.
That is a cool idea.
And then some, updates for characters. The end.
The end.
And that's all the Warhammer news, I believe.
Wow.
Yeah, we did it. We got to read everyone's lovely messages as well.
I'd love that. Would you like to read? Read to me.
Okay. Prism Boss, thank you for donating. You say, Space Wolves, fuck, Tom. And Space Wolves? Fuck, Ben. The new Star Wars models are awesome. It might be not Star Wars, Space Wolf, obviously. The new Space Wolf models are awesome. I might be starting my Space Wolf army a little earlier than expected.
What?
Meantime, here is a Space Dwarf.
Space Dwarf.
Praise Frog.
Praise Frog.
We found the Space Wolf fan, guys.
They're here.
They're here. And
there was a Dark Eldar leaked mini.
Ooh, what's that? There we go. Post it in the chat. He's a lovely Space Wolf. You've painted his base and everything. Good. Fucking
Very good job. Well painted. Well done. Lady Malice. That's a great fucking name.
Of course it is. She's so dark.
Oh, did someone actually get
They keep doing that. Holy
like
shit.
That's fun.
I feel like that happens every 3 to 6 months, right? Do they not have like the model? I want to see it built.
So it seems that.
Is that someone who's
Oh, they photoshopped the bits together.
bits?
Jesus. Okay. Sure.
Okay.
Fine. Looks like a dark elf.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Good to know. Naren Lord has donated as well and says, Bem Ton, welcome back. I'm also back from the ocean. Ben, as you were in the US, and did you visit the stock market and tell them to do it better? I got into the whole thing last year to use my money responsible, and it doesn't feel that way at the moment. Oof.
Ooh.
Oh, that would suck. That's a bad time to put your money in things. Yeah, rip. Sorry about that. Apparently, I heard Warren Buffett took all of his money out of the stock market like 2 months ago.
Really?
And apparently that man just never fucks up his investments because he always is on the right side of everything.
Well, congratulations to you, Warren.
So just follow what he does. Just literally get a bot to say, do whatever Warren Buffett does.
Okay.
And you'll probably be fine. This is not financial advice. Who knows? Oof. Good luck. Fruit King Eldurian, thank you for donating. It says, hi, Tom and Ben's doppelganger sent by the States to spy on the Yogscast.
Oh, no.
Good news. I finally got my girlfriend to watch Dark. I got her in by supplying a board to keep track of the characters, etc. Halfway through season 1, and she has no idea what's coming.
Wow.
Oh my God, Dark. I think I only watched like 2 episodes of Dark. I didn't finish it. Have you seen it?
I watched season 1 and 2 like back to back. And then I feel like it was a year or two. It was like a year or two before season 3 came out. Then I think I tried to watch it about a year after that. And I was like, I have no fucking idea what's going on. Because that show gets fucking weird.
There's a lot going on.
There's a lot of fucking stuff with like timelines.
Yeah.
And, like
I think I watched
parallel dimensions and was like, I don't really remember these characters. I'm watching the same person in like 5 different ways now.
Oh wow.
And they're all happening at once. Like yeah. Also, like I enjoyed it, but each season, and sure, season 3 maybe I guess is the final one. But the fucking lame season finale endings I hated.
Oh, was it really like
it was like
kind of
nothing is resolved, and
more
also
questions
now
than ever.
Make it weirder. And you're like, fuck,
that sounds
like,
annoying.
Tell me a fucking arc, or just say this is one mega season, because they're not different seasons. It's you have to watch all of them.
Right.
Don't call it a season. Just say it's one big long thing.
Here's the first 10 episodes.
Yeah.
Okay. I might have to go back and try it again. Because I think I watched a couple of episodes, then I had a break, and then I was just like, I can't remember what's happening, and didn't go back. Alosar, thank you for donating. You say, Tem Bon, been a big fan for ages. First time non-Jingle Jam donation.
Well,
I got into Blood Bowl last year, and I finally finished my minis. Thanks to the guys at my friendly local gaming store, painting class for helps and tips. It only took me 4 months to complete. That's good going.
Wait a second. No, they didn't say friendly local gaming store. They just put LGS.
Oh,
so they're
they
not,
were not
friendly.
But they did show them how to paint. But in a mean way.
They were really mean about it. Yeah, it was like the fucking drumming movie.
Right.
With J. Jonah Jameson just fucking shouting at you.
Give me painted models!
Paint more in time! Wow.
Excuse me. Oh, these are great. Blood Bowl is really fun.
Very cool. Very nice. Very nice elves.
I do enjoy. Oh, you've even given them little nameplates.
Ooh.
Very handy for when you're keeping track of XP.
I like the Tree Man.
Yeah, Tree Man's cool.
Very pretty.
Yeah.
Very well done.
Good job. You did it. Thank you. Yadmot, thank you for donating Yadmot. And they say, Tim Button. It's been a while since I caught you live, but I'm great to see you back. I've painted a whole bunch of Guard, and I'm super happy with how the Kazakin came out. Let's grab some of that. Ah, nice. Black and white.
Very pretty and based.
Very based. Love it. Good colour scheme. They're looking great. Oh, only some of them have got the tufts on. Is that on purpose? Or have you just not finished? We may never know.
The tufts are nice. I like the tufts.
Solipus. Thank you for donating. You say, ahoy T&B. I finished some Lamenta Company Heroes over the weekend.
Ooh.
Never tried yellow and white before, and probably won't again after this.
Fair.
Yeah. Oof. That's hard work. There's also the right number to use as a kill team in the Badab War fan variant. I bet Tom would adore.
Oh.
No, I think they're being sarcastic about that.
Oh.
Badab War is when it's like Horus Heresy 2. All the Space Marines fight each other, and the Lamenters got tricked into being on the bad side.
Oh yeah, I remember that bit of lore. Space Marines are the coolest. Everyone knows that.
And they come in all different colours.
That's it. Yellow, red, blue. Whoa, they're so different. So rich lore. These ones are good at tactics and strategy, but these ones are good at strategy and tactics. Whoa, how can you choose which one to
Tom,
play?
These ones are ferociously vicious.
Yeah.
These ones are viciously ferocious.
Yeah.
But all other bravest. I like Space Marines more than you do.
Yeah. Yeah, you do.
But only one of them fucks.
Only one of them gets to fuck.
It's Fat Bloke. Thank you for donating. And you say, I was reading through some classic White Dwarfs recently and came across this sick giant family.
Rest in peace. Didn't he die recently?
He did, yeah.
Oh, shit.
Paul Fat Bloke Sawyer, legendary White Dwarf editor, did pass away recently. R.I.P. But let's have a look at the link they have sent. Kapow.
Oh my god.
He made a giant family.
But look at those titties.
It's giant grandpa and giant grandma with baby giant.
Using his leg as a weapon. That's cool.
I like the peg leg. Man.
Those are cool boys.
That's a very Tom army.
Yeah.
P.S. If you had the King Midas power, what would be the best and worst materials? Oh, well, if it didn't have to be gold. Well, it would have to be something edible. Otherwise, you starve to death. Right?
What are the rules?
If it touches you, it turns into material.
But air? Particles?
Yes, each individual particle that you touch. So, like if you chose jelly, just bloop, bloop, random atoms of jelly just start pattering down. Because obviously air isn't very dense.
Yeah.
I don't know how that would... How much would you feel? How much substance is there? I don't know the maths.
What happens if you trip over? Oh, I touch the floor.
Yeah. Jelly floor.
What if you touch the ocean?
Yeah. At what point is it an individual thing? Is it only the particles you come into contact with? Is it just the top, nanometer of the surface that you're jellifying? Or does the curse recognize distinct objects? Is the earth turning to jelly suddenly?
Yeah. Like what? What's the deal?
I think it's right. The genie has decided, the Midas genie, otherwise known as God. Was it God that did it? I don't know.
Sure.
That it's fully distinct objects.
Okay.
And if they're over the size of a chair, then they aren't affected.
Really?
So the earth...
No. It's got to be at least the size of a person, unless his daughter was smaller than a chair.
Okay. So yeah, the size of the tallest person. So
Wow.
all people are instantly affected.
Okay.
But if it's like the earth, that's not affected. Or like a car, not affected.
Oh, well, that's fine then. You could easily work around that.
Yeah, because otherwise the Earth changes, and so you got to put a limit in somewhere, right?
Yeah, like you just because suddenly gold actually could be fine. Because
but you can't eat anything unless you're eating things that are bigger than a person.
No, because that's it. You finance, world's largest pizza every day, world's largest food, world's largest bowl of soup.
But once you cut that pizza into a slice, is that then a distinct object?
No.
So you're not allowed to
has be
slice
there,
it, and you have to just bite into it.
Yeah, but you then you just always eat first.
You eat your 8-foot long sub.
Yeah. You go first. You eat your fill, and then you chop it up, and then everyone gets to have some.
Okay, yeah. You just got very specific cooking requirements.
Yeah, that's
and
it.
you've got a couple of days to make that happen.
Yeah.
Before you starve to death.
I'm pretty sure if you gave me infinite gold, I could have a pretty fucking big pizza made pretty quickly.
Yeah.
But
you can't pick up a phone to make it happen.
Ben, call the pizza place.
I'm going to charge you quite a lot of gold to make a phone call.
Ben, call the pizza place, or do you want to be gold man, and I will give that to the next person I see.
I feel like you're abusing your power already.
Okay, gold, right. We're still live. Someone, you gotta help
I
me.
will gold again.
I will gold again. I'll gold you all.
Also, I feel like I could run away because your shoes are made of gold, and you're going to be very slow.
Are my shoes made of gold?
They're distinct objects. Your socks are gold, I guess. Unless you don't wear
but isn't it just your hands?
Oh, I thought it was like your skin.
Oh.
Otherwise, food's not a problem. So you bob with your mouth.
Oh, yeah.
So I feel like it's got to be just contact with your body.
Wait, could he?
Could he? I thought he starved to death, didn't he?
Oh. What are the rules for... God, I hate these keyboards. Midas. Pounds. He couldn't eat or drink without turning food and water to gold. Okay, so you fucking die immediately.
Well, I know, because pizza.
Oh, giant pizza.
Mm.
Yeah, but it specifically says, well, I guess he didn't think of... I solved that problem in literally seconds. Midas,
They hadn't invented pizza back in the Bible days.
Right. Yeah, but a giant stew would be so easy to make. It would be so simple.
He didn't figure it out.
Okay.
We're not relying on AI. We're just using it conveniently because it doesn't matter if this is right or wrong.
Also, I think it's funnier that we get the garbage AI version.
Don't rely on AI for anything that fucking matters because so often this is wrong. Yeah. Like about 50-50, it's completely
Yeah, and I want there to be some weird rule in here that we get to apply to it.
But this is something that doesn't matter, and we'll hopefully find something stupid in it. No exceptions. Well, except for, his house, presumably.
Oh.
Or the Earth.
Apply to everything. Even his own body.
What? Oh, so he turned to gold.
Yeah, but surely you just instantly turn to gold because you're touching yourself.
Yeah. Oh. Shit.
Well, okay. He was told to wash in the river, apparently. But it just turns some of the sand to gold, not the river to gold.
Oh.
His powers never fully lifted. He eventually died of starvation. Okay.
Inconsistent. AI, you've done it again.
Yeah. The remover removed his powers. Not according to the robot.
The robot that's wrong half the time.
The robot that I'm basing all of my rules on said he turned some of the sand to gold. Okay. Turn anything to gold.
Wow. Right, well, this is the Midas from Fortnite.
Which one is more credible? Robot?
Or Fortnite or the Bible. I'm going to count them all as equally legitimate sources.
Equally credible. Turned everything he touched to gold. Okay. Became called the Golden Touch, Midas Touch. Sweet. Right. Well, I guess gold is like a real midpoint because I can think of worse things.
Yeah, I can think of better things.
And definitely better.
What's the most expensive food in the world, right? Because you could save yourself from problems there. Because you could be like truffles. I turn everything to truffles, which pound for pound are more valuable than gold. But also, you can eat them. So,
I think it would be, like, no, something specific. Or are you talking about a general food?
well, I just figured you can kill two birds with one stone, get something valuable and edible. So you can be rich and not die.
But only eating truffles? Also, you thirst. Truffle soup. You need some liquid in there.
You sure do. Wet truffles.
Yeah.
That's what I turn everything into.
Wet truffles.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know.
Ooh, pedigree horse semen.
Okay.
I feel like you flood that market pretty quickly. Like that's a market built on scarcity, not on value.
Yeah.
I think you very quickly stop making that shit valuable.
Oh yeah.
In the gallons I'm producing.
Yeah, I don't want that. Also, if that's all you can consume now. And especially when you have to tell someone when they're like, "Why was it a pedigree horse semen?" You're like, "I chose it." Like, but were you worried about eating and drinking? You're like, "No, I knew." Yeah, I thought about that.
People are like, "Why you drink? That looks like cum. Why are you drinking it?"
Oh, it is. And I chose.
You don't understand. It's horse semen. It's fine.
It's so valuable.
It's not a sex thing.
You fucking pervert.
Yeah, you're gonna have to explain that it's not a sex thing to everyone you meet. Fuck
yeah. Oopsie poopsie.
Yeah, at least you're getting a lot of protein.
I guess. I don't know. I'm not going to let the robot answer, but I don't know if you can live on just cum alone. I don't know if that's... I don't know how long you die of, like, rickets or scurvy.
Yeah, probably not a lot of vitamins in it.
Yeah, probably not enough. I'm not going to ask the robot. Bad.
Can a man survive on horse semen?
I just don't know. I just don't know if you can.
I don't trust a robot to make that decision for me.
No.
In all honesty.
No, that's something where I'd want, at least someone with a sensible sounding username on Reddit to answer.
Exactly.
Something, along those lines. So yeah, horse semen. But again, probably not the worst thing.
Better than gold.
Technically, better than gold. Like it's better than like just liquid shit, just diarrhea.
Yeah, without a doubt. Or razor blades.
Razor blades, bad.
I'm going to sit on this couch. Ow!
Fuck! All razor blades. Shit. Yeah.
Okay, so there we go. We found out the middle ground.
Okay. That gold is mid. Real mid. Yeah.
Oh god.
Although wait. Because if it's anything that you touch. I guess like your shoes are gold immediately.
Or your socks. What if you put on like real ultra thin socks?
Oh, but they'd tear like gold leaf. That stuff.
Okay, well, thick enough to not tear.
Then you're wearing weird golden clogs.
Yeah, but then you can put shoes on outside of them.
At that stage, do you care? I'd just be worried if you have a liquid.
Yeah.
That
never
you
wear
just
any
like
clothes.
You just fall through the earth.
Well, it's not a distinct object.
Yeah, but like this floor. I go through the carpet into the floorboards. It's definitely not floorboards. Go through those. Sploosh, 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 down through all the floors. I hit the dirt. Oh my god. That radiates out. I go down through that. Oh my god. Now I'm in the core of the earth. Has turned into horse cum.
Yeah. And that destroys the earth because the magnetic pole is destroyed.
Yeah.
My god, the gravity's thrown off.
Oh my god.
Everything's ruined, Tom.
Yeah.
Tom, you caused the ecological apocalypse.
Yeah.
Because of your non-sexual fascination with horse semen.
Because I just chose, because I wanted it to be horse cum, man. What the hell? Who would have thought?
You're too small for that. No, because you'd keep falling through it forever.
Yeah. Yeah, totally. Yeah,
And
until you hit the middle.
Until you go to the middle. But then I feel like the liquid iron core would collapse in on itself. Very small amount. The horse semen would be displaced by more liquid iron, but as soon as it was, it would turn into more.
Well, the core is just one thing, right? Boop.
Boop. It's bigger than a person.
Again, I'm using robot rules.
Right.
Yeah.
I think it would pull the iron towards you, and as it would towards you, it would turn into semen, and you'd be boiled alive in the horse semen. Because the hot core would boil the fart. But does it keep working after you're dead? Does your body still have that power?
Surely not. Surely it ends. It has to end at death.
Yeah, only in death does duty end.
Yeah. Yeah, because otherwise, just if you know there's someone, if you know fucking King Midas, you shoot him, boom. It's a golden bullet, but I reckon you can still kill him pretty easily. You very carefully take their body down to your fucking Rumpelstiltskin basement, and then you have the pros of the Midas. The Midas.
But don't you touch him.
Oh, no.
No.
Very careful. You always have special, like, oven mitts that are very easy to slide your hand out of.
Yeah, you don't want to get stuck in the metal gloves.
Like, not again! Ben, help me get these. Or they're designed with a hinge or something.
Right, easy escape hatches.
Yeah, like if you were to wear like like gauntlets or something.
Or you just get like paddles that you can like giant salad tongs for touching Midas with.
Oh yeah, no. Well, you touch something against him, and then you take that away. But just in case, I think you could wear like a full suit of armor.
I guess
because
it wouldn't get any heavier.
As long as like even if it was like heavier,
you can still get out of it.
It's designed to be like taken off, and so I think you could do it.
Yeah.
Okay. Problem solved. Well done.
Yeah. Okay. So I just wish for someone else to have the Midas power.
Yeah.
And then to wait till they kill themselves.
Or you kill them. No, because I think if they turn themselves to gold,
then they're not Midas anymore.
Yeah.
Well, you just let them eat eat an apple and it turns to gold and they kill themselves that way. They drink their liquid gold and die.
Well, because they touch it. Gold. Fuck, I can't bite.
Well, then you trick them. Feed them.
No, I don't want to get too close to
No, that's too close. Yeah, you're right. Get the tongs out.
I still think you can just shoot them.
That is murder.
But
you saved the Earth.
I saved the Earth.
Because they were going to destroy the Earth.
I think.
It's allowed.
I think people will understand.
But I'll keep it a secret just in case.
Yeah. Just in case. Also, soon I'll have all the gold, so it'll be fine.
Yeah, and then you can get away with anything at that point.
Yeah.
As we have seen.
Yeah.
So, oh, no, I deleted the wrong message. Undo.
Uh-oh.
Right, the Silvertine. No, sorry. First of all, the SA has donated. It says, Tom, Ben, I've been busy painting tiny toy soldiers that I'd like to share with you guys.
Wow.
Love the streams. Keep up the great work, boys. Let me see your toy.
Show me a toy.
Kapow. All right. Oh, it's a Krieger.
Very pretty and based. Very well done.
Yes.
Very good
A
job.
very nice model. Good job. Oh, and a Terminator.
A spaceman.
Nice. Pretty good freehand too.
Very pretty. Some checkerboard. Love that. Love that energy. And a prime.
And a prime and some more Kriegers. Awesome.
Very.
Oh, yeah. Good fucking job.
Very well done. Good job.
The Silver Team's donated as well and says, definitely not virgins, Tom and Ben.
Mm-hmm.
I'm very annoyed that I really like the new Space Wolf models because I love making the joke that Space Wolf players are not virgins. But I now might start a small force of them. Kremlo came from not a virgin.
What?
Oh my God. Maybe.
Oh God.
Well, yeah, everyone's come from not a virgin, right?
No,
Apart from
Immaculate
Jesus.
Conception. Yeah.
Jesus came from a virgin. No one else. Well, yeah. Well, enjoy fucking. Oh, there's a bitches joke in there because of wolves.
Oh, yeah. IVF, very true.
Oh, of course. Didn't even think about that. Yeah, good point.
So, actually, not that complicated. Clones. I don't know if we have that many clones at the moment.
No. I've never met a clone.
No?
Not that I know of.
Oh, God. My goodness.
Red Wine of Whitehall has donated as well. Thank you. And they say, Tom, Ben, hey, my Warhammer group is currently doing a crusade. And I decided to meme and to play only Imperial agents.
Okay.
It is the worst. But pride dictates that I must carry it through to the end.
That's fun. I respect that.
Go for it,
I think someone playing...
Lose every game, but play your own little mini game of ticking off all your crusade quests.
Yeah, just having fun with it. That sounds really good.
Set yourself a little personal objective in each game.
Yeah.
And even if you lose, you did do the one thing you tried to do.
Yeah, exactly. I think that's one of the most fun ways you can play.
Mm-hmm.
I respect you. Currently 50-50 right now. Well,
Wow.
That's pretty fucking good.
Well, there you go. I mean, that's how many games everyone should win.
Yeah.
Well, stop complaining.
Yeah, what the hell? That was bad.
Naren Lord, thank you for donating. They say, fuck these bots. All we wanted, the Castellan Accia. And we got these barely larger than Terminator ones instead. Oh, I think this is a Thousand Sons player.
Right.
Their guns deco is the way the actual barrel and the head deco over actual head. I would be hyped if they were elite melee like Ushapti.
Oh, these guys, you already showed me them.
I think most Thousand Sun players prefer these to the new ones.
Really?
I mean, you can just use these models if you want. Right? You can just proxy these guys as the new robots.
I think these are more boring. Although I do like buzzsaw hands. They're fun.
Yeah, let me at him.
Yeah.
Vrum vrum. But as what? As the new ones? No?
New ones are on 50mm base.
Oh. What did you not fit on a 50?
What size base is this guy on?
60, I would guess.
60?
You could squeeze him in. I reckon. There's a little bit of room there.
Was it AC? God, they do look big, don't they? Oh, yeah, no, if that's 60. Just use those models. Who cares if your base is slightly bigger?
Or you can put him on a 50mm base and then have like a big rock on top of the base.
Ooh, yeah.
If you like.
They're barely bigger than Terminators. Then have them kneeling down.
There you go. Also, there's probably a million cool-looking Ushapti type miniatures on like 3D prints available.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Ushapti 3D print. Why don't you just get Ushapti models and do...
yeah, and just stick a rocket launcher
give
on
laser
them.
guns.
Yeah. Yeah, go for that. Paint them up as like a living statue. Give them a missile launcher or a laser.
Yeah.
Easy peasy.
Oh, man, I really did like Ushapti.
Yeah, Ushapti are cool.
They're some of the coolest boys.
I bet there's a million different miniatures out there.
Those are cool.
Yeah.
And like when they added the bow sharply, I was like, these are fucking amazing. That's such a cool idea.
Absolutely. Yeah, there's loads of models to choose from.
Or just use your cool Egyptian robots. Grow up. I think they're cool.
Well, different people like different things, and that's okay.
And some people are wrong, Ben. Because I like those kind of dumb-looking robots. Not that I'd buy any, but I think they're kind of cool.
Super Mr. JMT, thank you for donating. And they say, Tom and Ben, after 1,000 years and 100 snapped Gauss flares, I finally completed my first 1,000-point army that isn't made of Lego.
Ooh.
Can't wait for the next episode of Mystery Quest. Thanks. Let me see your minis. Hey, that's like an army.
That is an army. Oh, you had to build the boat.
Oh, I heard the boat's not fun to make.
I've heard it's a horrible thing to put together.
Oh, nice job, though. Feels good to finish a whole army. Oh, you got 2 Dr. Gloctopuses.
Yeah, I like Dr. Gloctopus.
Pow, pow, pow.
He's a cool boy.
Do you have any boys to go in the boat, though? I didn't think Lichguard were allowed in the boat.
It's the boom cannon.
Oh, the boom boat. Oh, okay. Cool. That works then. Cool.
Very, very nice. Well done. Necrons. Very cool.
Tom's fave.
I like a Necron.
GK Lee's donated and says, Surf, Turf.
Hello.
I've been loving the members X-Wing videos on Games Night.
What?
Any chance of more co-op shenanigans? Tom exposing himself repeatedly is so enthralling. Yes, that's only for members.
I do expose myself quite a lot.
Well, it's after you saw the enemies expose.
That's true. They exposed, and then I was like, I'm going to expose as well. And then we expose ourselves to each other. A lot of exposing.
It's great. Some adventures in Stargrave. Sneak about in an 0200 hours reskin. Pig must explode. Pig must expose. Fish must explode.
That's it.
That's how Surf and Turf roll.
That's how Surf and Turf works. Yeah.
Thank you, GK. Yeah, I want to do some more series and some more co-op stuff. I've got some ideas. We'll see how it goes. Can't promise anything yet. But wait and see. Now Lord's donated again and said, just a thought that you guys could maybe get me in Old World, as they made Cathay for Old World. Do you think that Chaos Dwarfs might get a range as well? They are the only ones near Cathay geographically that aren't a AOS faction after all. I don't think Games Workshop care about maps.
No.
They may do Chaos Dwarfs.
I feel like we are going to see like Kislev. If everything's going well, I would not be surprised if Chaos Dwarves.
Yeah. I hope so. I fucking love Chaos Dwarves.
Chaos Dwarves are great.
I heard that apparently, this is just, who knows if this could be complete bullshit. But I saw some speculation that Kislev were going to be one of the first factions to get done, but they've put a hold on them and done Cathay first because of like the Russian vibes.
Oh, okay, sure.
And so maybe they're hoping for the world to calm down a bit.
Okay.
Before doing them. I don't know if that's true, but it does seem odd that they previewed Kislev so early and then went and did Cathay.
Yeah.
And also waited years.
But did, like, I don't know, like, did, whatchamacallit, like, did Cathay going into Total War 3 make it, like, sell
Did
more?
it sell more in China?
And, because I know Games Workshop is, like, opening loads of more stores
Yeah,
in
they're trying
China.
to crack the Asian market.
And if they're just like, great, this will potentially get
That seems likely.
more people.
Makes sense.
I don't know. I don't know.
Dreamy Robot, thank you for donating. You say, Tom, Ben.
Hello.
Nemesis Claw is basically done. Gotta do the gunners. Have a look-see. They're hard to get hold of these days. Everyone loves Nemesis Claw.
Oh, you've done half the base? Or is that half
is
blood?
Is it transitioning from one base to another?
It's very pretty.
Yeah, it's nicely done. Night Lords are tricky to do. You got the trim, you got the lightning bolt.
Yeah.
Oh, it's taking a while to load. Yeah, nice.
Very cool. Very good.
Cool. Thank you for sharing. Man, getting a kill team done is such a manageable amount of minutes.
Oh yeah, like not that many toys.
Mahons. Thank you, Mahons. You say, hey, Tom and Ben, here is a picture fact about the Barad-dûr Lego set and what happens whenever somebody wants to look in the Palantir. There's Sauron on his throne.
Yeah.
There's the Palantir. There's a lot of interior detail in here. I didn't know. I don't understand what I'm looking at.
I don't.
Oh, the Palantir's hidden behind his throne.
Right.
So he has to like fall out of his chair for someone to look at it. Is that what we're saying? Oh yeah. So if you want to look in the Palantir, the Dark Lord gets thrown into the wall because of how it lines up.
Okay.
I see. It's not the best design.
Whoa.
And the orange one has donated $40, which is very generous. And they say, Mighty Lord Tom and Underling Ben.
Hello.
I've crawled out of the pile to bring you my pearl. I had my first kid in Jan, and during the many hours of the morning, I've been watching countless Vodgobbo clips to keep me sane.
Oh my God.
Thank you for the entertainment. Oh my God, I feel like that may have had the opposite effect.
Yeah.
Driving you insane with our nonsense.
Yeah. There's nothing. It's all just madness.
But, you know, at least you know that Fabius Biles backpack fucks. Canonically. So it wasn't a complete waste of time.
Yeah. Yeah, deal as good at fucking as Fabius Biles backpack. Because you both.
Yep, that piece of kit has
both
not
made another.
You both made another, exactly. Because wouldn't that be embarrassing if you were outdone by a piece of war gear?
Yeah, holy shit. God. Wow. Okay. Respect.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. I hope you managed to sleep at some point.
Yes. And I hope you make a fashionable accessory for a Space Marine Lord.
Ooh. Very true. Very true. Mm.
And on that note, we're late. We're over time.
So
Didn't even have time for Kickstarter roulette.
Well, we can do some next time, baby.
Hooray!
Yeah. No, because we've gone
way over time.
Way over.
But I'm back tomorrow. I'm doing 2 streams tomorrow.
What?
I'm streaming Civ in VR with Duncan from 2 till 5.
No way.
And then I'm streaming on my own channel at 7.
What?
Oh my god.
That's so much, Ben. I love it.
Come check it out.
Amazing. Well, thanks so much to everyone who's joined us, everyone who's donated, everyone who's watched, anyone in the comments, way down there. What guys? That's you. Just typing away. I hope you guys had a wonderful time. Until next time, everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Do we have buttons?
I don't know. Try them. Suck them and see.
This one?
How is he even...
amongst this clutter, there is big kind of wood saws, a spade, butchers, paper, some rope, some gasoline. I don't know how serious criminals